Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. It's anywhere in the world it could be. Just be right here with me, the BABGOG, and I appreciate you pull up on me. What's going on, man? Shout out everybody in the building. Shout out to my man, Trey in the building, man. Coming up before we even get started, bro, with the support. I greatly appreciate your brother. Ain't nothing but some money. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for the $5, man. Y'all see it, man. Y'all see. Y'all know what it is. It's a Freestyle Friday, bro. Let me see. A lot of shit going on, man. All right. And they didn't even. Okay. Trying to. Where is it at? Yeah, it's not. Fuck it. Okay. I'm trying to look for it, but I can't find it. Anyway, man. Hey, what's going on, bro? I think it's a lot easier to go this way. Of course, I'm still covering. I'm gonna cover the Anton stuff or whatnot, what have you, but also some current events and just some funny shit I come across on the internet and whatnot, what have you. Listen, man. On the this is not financial advice, not financial advice, not financial advice. Everybody remembers, did y'all ever watch the movie? And I think it was a damn good movie. About the AMC and not AMC, what was the other one? GameStop, the GameStop stock. Put a one in the chat if you guys watched the GameStop stock movie. Oh, 04 Blind Fury. Yo, chill out. Oh man, whatever happened to him? Yeah, 1 season part was cool. Yeah, they made a whole movie about it, man. They made a whole movie about it. Yeah. Pretty much, bro. That, and this is how you know, and that's why I say this all the time, bro. I am neither a Republican nor Democrat. I don't claim any of these fucking parties because I understand that it's, two birds of the same coin. all these people that act like they hate each other and whatnot, what have you, for the most part. The most part, okay, you have everybody's not, on the take. There are some good people that are actually trying to, do the right thing, so on and so forth. But for the most part, man, this shit is all a show. The world's but a stage, as they say, right? Pretty much what got exposed is that a lot of these stocks and things that exist on the stock market are put there, and it's manipulated there by these major fucking companies and these banks and things. And once the regular man figures this shit out, bro, okay, if and when the regular man figures this out, it is a problem. Okay, it is a major problem because you dumb niggas, okay, and wiggers, okay, and everything else, right, are not supposed to be smart enough to outsmart the rich people. Not even smart people, but just the rich people. All right. Everybody's talking about Nick Shirley, but Nick Shirley is only able to do what he's doing because there's a regular smegular fucking man in Minnesota. Okay. A regular guy in Minnesota, bro, that's been tracking this shit for I don't know how long. It's an old white man. He ain't got nothing to do with internet, none of this shit. It's something he been tracking and he's complaining. And I guess, Nick Shirley came across this guy. And Nick Shirley was able to work with this man to start the fucking platform, that he has. That man said, he was saying, hey, I'll give anyone $100,000. Okay. Anybody that can prove any of this information wrong, $100,000. Okay. To your 100. You gotta love those odds. Who can't love those odds, right? Stuff like this, man. Let me see where it is. Here. All right. Now, Nick Shirley, of course, is the one pissing everybody off. This man is the actual Minnesota citizen, though, right? Has been studying this shit for as long as they've been fucking studying it. Okay. All right. Going back to the AMC and the GameStop stock thing, man. Remember, they brought Buddy up to Congress and accused him of motherfucking what was it, collusion or whatever it was. Remember, what was the whole? It was the I was actually a part of that fucking group before they locked it down on Reddit. What was the name of the fucking thing? The stock group. Yeah, it's live. What do you mean is it live? Obviously it's live. Wall Street Bets. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Wall Street Bets. They brought the main guy that was the one, the main character in the movie, right? And he had like some of the biggest holdings in the damn in the GameStop stock, right? They brought this man before Congress and tried to fucking prosecute him for pretty much insider trading. I.e., go back to what you said, bro. Shout out to my man, who said it? Who said it? Who brought out the Nancy Pelosi stocks, right? You know they actually have a fucking Nancy Pelosi trade tracker now app. They have a Nancy Pelosi trade tracker app. Shout out, there you go. Don't just be another brick in the wall, right? Nancy Pelosi has never been brought up on any type of charges. Nancy Pelosi has never been investigated. And people have literally, it's so blatantly obvious that somehow, some way, she gets it right 99.9% of the time, Lord. This woman is the best financial analyst and the best fucking stock trader in the history of fucking stocks, right? Of the stock market. The regular guy is not supposed to make it, bro. But what happens along the way is it shows you that he can. All this stuff, all this conspiracy theory shit, and it's not supposed to be doom and gloom, bro. It's supposed to educate you and enlighten you and give you ways to work around the system. The same way that the rich people play the fucking not just the stock market, but most importantly the tax code. They use a tax code to their advantage, and they understand motherfucking trusts and LLCs and corporations and depreciation and all these different things, and they know how to. They know about, again, Robert Kiyosaki says, "Hey, I don't use my money. I borrow the bank's money." If all your money is bank loans and then assets through stocks or assets or whatever, what have you, hey, but we're purposely not taught that because that's how the system has to work. You need the debt slaves for the fucking system to work the way it's gonna work. No matter no matter what financial system, okay, be it socialism, communism, or capitalism, right? You need the fucking working class to be forever working. Okay. Well, let's look at this real quick.
The Leering Center were exposed. However, the daycares is only a small portion of the fraud taking place in Minnesota. In this video, I will take you into what has continued to allow this fraud to happen and connect all of the dots for you, exposing all of the fraud from strange connections of the business owners and the politicians who have openly admitted to the fraud on live TV. And to dive deep into the fraud, I met back up with the local David, who has been investigating this widespread fraud scandal for years. So here in Minnesota, you have daycare fraud, you have adult daycare.
So pretty much, like I said, this is like a whole hour-long thing. I'm gonna now watch the whole thing. But this man, single-handedly, bro, through just aggravation and paying attention and all these different things, did a deep dive. And bro, all this stuff is public records are available. Freedom of Information Act is a motherfucker. It's just that most people don't know about these things and most people don't care enough. I say this all the time, bro. Listen, most of these a lot of these stores are fronts for for illegal operations. If you know a store that somehow seems to survive and that you never see any traffic in it, especially a store that's in like a commercial that you got to pay commercial rent for, bro, you're obviously not making money off the fucking off the store. The store is just a front. But because hey, nobody really wants to get involved and it's not your business, you're not worried about it. And hey, at the end of the day, that's not my job. I'm not motherfucking Batman. I'm not no crime fighter. I just look at this shit and see especially some of these things, man. These damn like old school black dress clothes stores. Even old niggas ain't starting to wear suits no more. Y'all know, like, the suit is dying, bro. Just the suit in general. Suit, period, is dying. I keep trying to tell people, like, bro, as time goes along, a lot of things waste away. From a technology standpoint, from a style standpoint, from a standard standpoint, a lot of shit, man. Okay? When you keep trying to hold on to the past, bro, you just fucking burning your hands with the rope. Now, does that mean there's no good things about the past? No, that's not what I'm saying. But the thing is, as people die off, customs and style and all those things, ideologies die with those people. You know what I'm saying? And the more you accept that, bro, the more you just understand that, hey, you make a difference where you can, right? And most importantly, you keep yourself ahead of the fucking bullshit and use the old information and new information to your advantage to position yourself, all right, to where you can win. Chill out, man. Well, I don't know about vape shops are pretty, what's the name, man? Vape shops are pretty popular. I mean, but like you said, it's too many of them. That's another thing too. Shout out to Side Lit 6010. That's another thing too. Once there's too many businesses, bro, of the same type, too close together, somebody lying. And I'm pretty sure if you were to, do some type of thing, they would probably be under the same LLC, be under the same umbrella in some way, shape, form, or fashion if you really cared to dig, right? But yeah, man, all those things. Major change is about to happen, man. All right. I already told y'all what you need to be looking at, what you need to be investing in. They're doing everything they can do to stop fucking silver from breaking $100. These banks got to get from under the silver, right? So this is the bane of their existence. But now fucking China and India done cornered the market and fucked the whole game up because they have fucking command about the most of the fucking physical silver. Right? I think China got a substantial amount of gold also. Silver's not just for fucking jewelry, man. Silver not just for looking good. Silver is a utility fucking commodity. They just talked about it where Tesla put in a bid and outbid everybody for however many fucking tons of silver. There's not enough silver to go around for the solar panels, for the batteries, for the these fucking these computer fucking processors. There's not enough silver to go around, man. They already had a fucking deficit. So this is why they can no longer suppress silver as they've been purposely doing our entire lifetime. Okay. You had a major outage. What was a couple days ago from Verizon? Major outage from fucking Verizon. They talking about war with fucking Iran and all this different shit. I was trying to find the thing because they were saying Wells Fargo Bank was fucked up this morning or something, but I can't find the story on it. They probably not gonna report it, but they was talking about it. People was talking about it on Twitter. Let me see if it'll come up on Twitter. Give me a second. Hell, Twitter was down too. Yeah, Wells Fargo outage. Let's see what's going on. This shit not even in the main news, bro. Are you serious? And they swept it. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Here goes one. And this is what I say, man. Even, Elon's supposed to be free speech and all this different shit, bro. Even he can't do certain shit because this is a telltale thing that there's some much bigger shit going on. Right? Wells Fargo froze $120K in my deposits and refuses to talk to me over the phone. The customer report is really useless. Complaint with consumer protection or straight to a lawyer. Will lose money for percent interest loss, opportunity costs, missing out on deals, etc. Okay, this was 3:14 this morning, and they say it started happening around 4 or whatnot. Or most people start talking about it around 4, right? That happened. Did you hear about it? Of course not. Again, I just tried to search it on Google. It didn't come up. Didn't come up in news. Didn't come up in anything. These banks are fucking. And now that they're on the Clarity Act could be here. What did they? Oh shit, they didn't pass it, but oh my god, bro. And that's another thing too. Not thinking about this, bro. This goes to show you just how powerful the fucking internet is. Because, bro, nobody, well, not nobody, but the vast majority of people don't carry cash anymore. Right. This is why, again, I learned this. Shout out to Big Truck. Listen, bro, a debit card is like the biggest liability ever. Anyway, there's so many fucking scams and skimmers and shit out here and whatnot. What have you, bro? It don't even make sense, bro. If somebody fucking steal your debit card, that's your actual money that you have. They can put a hole on the account. They freeze the account. Now you broke because all you got is your own real money. Credit card though, nope. 100% fraud protection. Right? They pretty much stop that shit as soon as they get there, and it's not your money lost anyway. And they have a whole team dedicated to if motherfuckers steal some shit to recover it, find it out, and actually send a motherfucker to jail. They don't really give a fuck about your money, but they money. What was the question? Rilo asked who is Rilo. Twitter was down all day. Hey, I ain't gonna say all day, but Twitter was fucked up for a little minute, man. It was because I was I say for me it was somewhere around 9 o'clock. I'm just looking at shit, looking for content. Then all of a sudden, I can't save no bookmarks because I save bookmarks and then come back to the shit. So yeah, Twitter was definitely down, spotty as a motherfucker. And again, Elon's supposed to have some of the best fucking cyber protection on the planet, hands down. Elon Musk has some of the best fucking cyber protection systems. So if Twitter's getting fucked up, shout out to Kamaya versus official. People crying about not getting their government subsidies unless they work. Like, why are people so content with not working? Because it's a socialist ideology, bro. Kaima, it's a socialist ideology, and they're purposely spreading it. If more people complain about having to work, and it's cool to where you can just sit down and get paid to do nothing. Again, when did it start, y'all? My bad. This one right here, Zagu. It's a lot of stories about banks not having people's money when they come asking customers what they're going to do with their own money. Well, that's only for the big ones, big amounts. If you got like a little money here or there or whatever, and no disrespect, but you know what I'm saying. If you got under like $100,000, they got that. But it's majorly for like the people, the big players that it is, and that's another big thing. This FDIC shit, bro. This FDIC shit is just. I ain't going to say anything about that. I'll just say, look it up. Do your research on the FDIC about the money going out, the money that's in it, and the money that's actually in the banks. That's all I'll say. So anything over 10K? Okay, that's crazy. Well, that Decatur ATL, nah, That look, they stopping that. That's another big part too. Listen, man, it's already been said. Remember, look it up. All that money that the emergency funds that the fucking Fed had to the Fed had to fucking pump into these banks was because the silver shit started happening. They can no longer suppress the silver shit and the shorts that the banks had on the silvers. Shout out to This Might Be Risky. Appreciate you, bro, for the 10 for the win. Super chat to guarantee your comments are read. Salute to the grind. I greatly appreciate you, brother, man. Hey, I greatly appreciate all the support, people. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, but I get what you're saying. And remember, man, a lot of these things is happening, dog. I ain't saying put your money under the mattress, but again, man, please, people, all the stuff I told you about, silver, cryptocurrency, the Clarity Act, all that shit, do the research, man. All right, start out serious, and then we get to the fun shit. Shout out to Jesse Lee for the 2. Appreciate you, brother. Respect us, most definitely, brother, most definitely. Now let's get to the fun shit. Now, newest addition to the fuck it list. Nah, having cash ain't key. Again, bro, that's what I'm saying. Cash is not key or king. That's what I'm telling you. I don't, Rilo. I don't know how new you are, brother, but please look into it, man. Cash is about to be a thing of the past. You got maybe 10 more years left on cash, bro. Maybe 10. I would more say 5 to 7. But before our lifetime is over with, bro, cash will be, the digital currency shit is happening, whether you want it to or not. Somebody asked a question on the thing. So people was talking about the chip. Bro, you don't even need the chip anymore. They can do your palm print. I saw that when I went to Whole Foods. You go to Whole Foods, bro. Whole Foods has a thing with Prime, and they can either take it by your fingerprint or like your palm print. So you don't even literally need like the actual, chip in your hand anymore. They can do everything with like biometrics and fingerprinting. Right. But yeah, man. I told you the penny shit. I was just at the bank today, getting some shit did. And the lady was saying, yeah, we don't even we don't even give them out anymore. We don't issue them. But let's get to the fun shit. Now, this young lady right here went viral. I gotta try it. Just one time. Gotta try it. Bro. She got 11 fingers. If you know what I'm talking about. She got 11 fingers. Shout out who that. She got that cleanest. For those of you that don't know, man, now again, when women talk about they don't want to be buff, in order for you to get like this as a female, bro, you need some help. Okay, we'll just say that, a little bit of help. This is not natural. A woman cannot drink enough protein, take enough meals, and whatever, so on and so forth, to get like this. This is clearly a woman that's a bodybuilder. So, and with her frame and physique, she has some help. Okay. Now, the septum ring sets it off of me, and the crazy eyes also says a lot. But not necessarily her, but this archetype added to the fuck it list. I need me a bodybuilding boo. Okay, one time for the one time. Okay. Nah, it's not AI. This is a real person, bro. Hey, you stole my what's name? I was about to get to that though. That's next. Listen, people. I told y'all, bro. We are living in real fucking real deal. What's the name now, man? We are living in real deal idiocracy, bro. Told y'all this shit. I see my whole fucking screen. What the fuck happened? What did I do? Did I shit myself? No, I'll hit my shit, I guess. Not going in. Just saying, she got a little bit of what's name. Yes, it was Reaper. Where more and more shit I keep hearing like this, man. I keep telling y'all. Starting to hear more and more crazy shit like this, man.
Like this girl so much. Now, keep in mind, this is a girl he only known for 4 months, so he doesn't actually know her. 4 months is not enough time to know nobody and be really in love with nobody. But I'm just quoting what he said. But he knew her for 4 months. He's so in love with her. This ain't love. This is infatuation and lust because she's your type. So because she's your type and you're desperate and you're down bad and you don't know when you'll ever come across a girl that's your type again, you're debating whether or not it's worth giving yourself AIDS.
If y'all seen what she looked like, I don't know. She was beautiful, bro. She was like my little light skin petite. Like, I don't know, bro.
Now, before I even seen his second clip, I already knew this girl is his type, and that's the reason why he even debating this. Because trust and believe, if she wasn't what he really liked, she didn't really look the way he wanted her to look, that this wouldn't even be a thing, right? But because she's his type, that's why he's contemplating. And I already knew. I'm like, I'm looking at him, and I'm thinking to myself, I bet you she light skin. I bet you she light skin, and he.
Oh, come on, Dana. No, Dana. No, come on now, Dana. Come on, Dana. It's not. Come on now, Dana. Don't do this, Dana. Don't do this, Dana. Dana done joined the motherfucking the colorism brigade. Come on, Dana.
Hearing him confirm she's a petite, light-skinned girl, I'm like, yeah. And so at this point, he just like, he don't know when a girl who looked like her will be interested in him again. So this may be his only once in a lifetime chance to get his petite, light-skinned girl. So he willing to take AIDS behind it. This is why I tell y'all girls, when you, what that man like, don't listen to what they get online and tell you they won't do.
Listen, man, she not lying. That's why I know you niggas be lying. We say it all the time. Niggas is one good motherfucking blowjob away. Niggas one good pussy away. Being right back on that shit he's saying he would never do. Okay? All right, hell, you niggas out here talking about pussy. That's a whole nother thing. That's another, listen, man.
Don't care if it's kids, clearly they don't care if it's diseases. They'll take whatever when you look the way they want you to look and you giving them play. Most men do not have the options that they like to act like they got. Most of them taking what they can get, like I done said. They picking through the best of what they can get. And if that girl is his type and she come with some stuff that he don't really love, he'll still accept it and take it because he want her that bad.
She came up front to me. She told me she has AIDS, and long story short, gang, I'm thinking about giving myself AIDS willingly.
Now again, man, a lot of shit is rage bait too, man. We got to cover this, okay? But at the same time, the new niggas is not afraid of AIDS. They really believe in this non-detectable shit. These motherfuckers really believe you can take a pill and hey, now you free and clear. You can just be reckless with your meat, bro. Okay? All right. So at this point, I don't know what's rage bait and like how stupid people really are. Right? No country for old selves. No, because it's some niggas out here fucking with bitches that got HIV. Now again, this is why I say too, AIDS is a little far. Because if you got AIDS, that's over with. Once you hit AIDS, that means you've progressed past HIV. AIDS, yeah, bro. Bum, 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 bum. AIDS, my nigga? Ain't no bitch fine enough in the world, bro.
You know?
When you that man.
All right, so that's that. Fellas, listen, man. Ain't no pussy that good. Okay? Ain't no pussy that good. All right? Then you got this one that everybody's saying the shit we've been saying, even the white boys. Now the white boys still in the sauce. Now the white boys still in the sauce, y'all.
All women are fucking. Title's pretty straightforward today. 99% of women are fucking somebody. If it's not you, it's somebody else. And I know what you're thinking. No, not my girl. She told me that she's celibate. All of these women are out here fucking somebody. And if that somebody is not you, don't let that fool you into thinking that she's just doing nothing, sitting at home, hanging out. Could there be a woman that's not fucking anybody? Sure. I'm sure there's a bunch. But if you get in this mindset, you won't get caught lacking because you already be assuming it. So if she told you she's celibate, good one. Yeah, probably not. Here we operate on a balance of probability. You don't want to be sitting here thinking 9 out of 10 girls aren't fucking because otherwise you're delusional. So you're preparing yourself for the worst here. If you think everyone's fucking, it can only go up from there. Thank you.
Not everyone, every woman. Again, this is where people get the shit fucked up and niggas don't whatever. And women's is hoes, women's is hoes, women's is hoes, women's is hoes, women's is hoes. Again, bro, just because she fucking don't mean she fucking everybody. It just means she's fucking somebody. A woman could have one nigga that she's fucking at the time. Even though the whole count is up, okay? Every woman she uses her pussy as bait. The woman uses her vagina as leverage, bait, right? If you just give the motherfucker the bait, right? Well, what advantage you got? Because more likely than not, just need to know that pussy like so one time is fine with me. That's most niggas' attitude. Just one time. I cracked. That's it. That's all that niggas just want to know what it feel like. And they on about their way. So that's why it's always going to be a limited number of niggas that are out here fucking in comparison to the female. Usually what happens is one nigga that's fucking several different women. Okay?
Come to my TED Talk today. See you at the same time again tomorrow. Today we have all.
Again, man. All this fucking red pill shit. All this incel shit is cool now. It ain't everybody just saying it. More HIV talk. Fellas, don't be out here gambling with your dick, bro. Hey, the days of raw dogging are over, bro. Let me tell y'all niggas this shit too. The days of random raw dogging, over, fam. I have no sympathy for a nigga getting HIV in 2026. Some shit that's gonna kill you, HIV, herpes, hepatitis, any of them H's. You get them H's in 2026, nigga, that's your fault. Oh man, these hoes are no, nigga, no, nigga. You dirty. You dirty, nigga. You ain't ask bitch for no type of paperwork. You niggas ain't even looking at the pussy. That's why I tell you, bitch get one hair bump. If you got two of them, baby, you got to put that up and we'll try again later. I still take some head with a condom. This bitch be having motherfucking mouth herpes, right? But no, that pussy, no ma'am. You can put that up, baby. That bump right there, that like got a little bit of pus or something coming out of it too. Put that up. If that one bump too red, no, yeah, baby, put that pussy up. No, you're not finna get me. You know how crazy you look getting fucking herpes at 40? You know how crazy you look getting motherfucking you itching and burning?
In the last 8 months, Atlanta alone, have reported 20,000 HIV cases.
Now, a lot of this stuff when they say this, bro, is clickbait, rage bait. I don't know. They don't have Grok on here to verify this, so I doubt this is highly unlikely. Right? 20,000 cases is above pandemic fucking levels for one city, bro. That's ridiculous. Okay. What she's saying though, probably there are 20,000 reported cases of people that are just already had it, not contracted. So reported would be, hey, these many people already have it in the area. Of course, wherever you have a high, concentration of rainbow people, men especially, you're going to have a high concentration of HIV. In the same breath, though, why do the women also have a high level of HIV? We know why. Okay, they know they gay, and I'll let y'all say the rest.
I don't know how many times I can say this, but I'm going to say it every day if I have to. You need to keep your legs closed. I don't know what the hell is going on, but sex is not one of them things that you need to be doing. It's not worth dying for. And I don't care how good the medication is now. I don't care that it is now not a automatic death sentence like that as it used to be. I don't care. Keep your legs closed. 20,000 cases in the last 8 months in Atlanta.
Well, ma'am, I don't think you need to be telling motherfuckers to keep their legs closed. You need to be telling niggas to keep their ass closed. And we just gonna move on from there. Okay. This is a brotherfucker issue more so than regular people issue. Okay. All right. Now, I'm surprised nobody heard about this. Nobody talked about this. This was really disturbing. And at the same time, though, a major issue and problem that we have with niggas only. I ain't never heard of a white boy being robbed of his chain. Okay. I ain't never heard of somebody going to Stanford or going to fucking USC or going to Ohio State or going to UNC. I ain't never heard of none of these fucking other people. And of course, what we got?
Yeah. What's really happening, man? This is boy OG Gigavelli, real quick with an update on the Bryce Fitzgerald situation. I have received a lot of inbox, a lot of people saying that they know, they know what happened and they know the person that did this, but the chain has not returned yet. I gave these young guys the opportunity to reach out to somebody, get the chain back to me, or what they do podcast, or get it back to the rightful owner if they could get it directly to him. Now, y'all know, I know Malachi, Tony, I'm connected with his family. We could get it to Malachi and we could get the chain back before this game. But I do want to thank everybody that was shared the post. The post did over 100,000 views and still growing. The outpour from the community, the love that we're showing, that we're not putting up with this. Now, I reached out to my peoples down south, a lot of the OGs, and I was like trying to get this thing resolved without the authorities. We're trying to keep this in-house so we could work, because I want to reach out to the young brothers that did this.
Again, man, lock these niggas up. That's y'all problem. The streets are horrible police force, bro. Y'all should have had it already established that, hey, don't nothing move against these boys that's fucking playing for the U. That should be understood across the board. Especially now that it's even bigger money. These boys gonna go to the fucking national championship. Miami hadn't been fucking relevant in fucking national championship level football in over 30 years? Maybe even longer than that. Was it 80s? Because I know it definitely was 80s would have been what's the name of them time? And maybe early 90s. Warren Sapp and Ray Lewis and all them boys. That was early 90s. So you mean to tell me y'all didn't know better than to tell the street niggas, hey, bro, if they go to fucking University of Miami, they off limits, bro? Of course not, because niggas don't care. The streets do not care, bro. Thank God the boy didn't lose his life. Thank God he gave it up, and thank God, the motherfucker went on super duper crazy shit.
Heading down the wrong.
Hell no, 2002? Oh, 2001. Okay, 2001.
Path. I often speak about this on my platform. There ain't but two places you going. Either you going to a patch of grass, which is that graveyard, or you ending up in prison. If you're blessed, so you can have the opportunity to change your life. Now, I'm blessed and thankful that we're not mourning the loss of life in this situation, and all we asking back right now is for his belongings to be brought back to him, mainly this chain, right? To show that all of us are not putting up with this type of behavior. Florida City, man, they saying that y'all a place that's not governed, y'all a place that don't have no moral values. I feel like we need to get a community outreach going on down there, and we need to let y'all know, man, there's better ways. I'm talking about to the youth down there. I'm gonna be working hard with some activists, and so we could get down there and we could start connecting with the young people down there, man. You know, we're not gonna give up on y'all, but y'all have to return this chain, because this is a message to the parents that who have kids that may want to go to university.
Yeah, man. Listen. And of course, the white boys ain't in danger. It's just the niggas. And when this NIL money, bro, you know, now this I do see a problem with this, and this NIL thing and this betting thing is becoming like bad very, very quickly. I think they say it was like either 17 or 19 different players are on the investigation, NCAA on the investigation for point shaving, right? Already. This NIL money is gonna be hella fucking tax fraud. It's gonna be hella tax evasion. There's gonna be hella fucking issues and problems with all these boys that make this money in the NCAA, right? Fuck the money up, buy this shit they really can't afford, and then that money don't continue once they get the fucking the NFL because they don't make it, right? Or they you know, it'd be on some Shedeur Sanders shit, and they don't have the backing of Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders is gonna be straight regardless. His dad's Deion Sanders. He came from money. But you got to think, bro. If you are let's say All-American talent or all, you know, conference player, and then somehow, some way you drop down from first round to third round or whatever, that's millions upon millions of dollars. Or even worse, you know what I'm saying? They purposely drop your ass down, and don't think the NFL won't do it. Okay. People keep forgetting, bro. All this shit is business, bro. It's the billionaires versus the fucking, you know, the people they feel like they doing you a favor by even allowing you to be in the fraternity. Right. So please get an understanding of that shit. Here, y'all favorite man right here, bro. Y'all people, man. What the fuck is going on? Why does he keep doing this? I hate this shit. Hold on.
Let's sip a little click, slide up in the cut. Get the Vaseline, let me fuck your butt.
Jail niggas, man. Jail niggas. Y'all love Max B. Remember, y'all niggas was talking about Max B was the greatest thing since. Let y'all have it, man. I guess SYSBM was right. Hey, this shit funny as hell, man. Hanging with Ken, the sneaky verse. This nigga's funny as shit. SYSBM was ahead of the game, man. I can't even play that because that should be weird. Now this shit right here, bro. I can't play it because what's name be weird with me, right? But bro, this woman tries to run over her boyfriend with the van. She tries to run the boyfriend over with the fucking van, man. The boyfriend gets out of the way, right? But she kills a totally different innocent man, bro. Bro, everybody I was on what was I on? Listen, man, this is another thing too. I'll just go ahead and say it. The black men versus black women wars are not going to be healed in our lifetime. Fuck it. I'm there. I said it. Shit's not gonna get fixed. There's a fundamental hatred and lack of necessity mindset when it comes to the black man, the straight black man, the father, the worker, the regular everyday black man. 99.9% of black men or 95% of black men, how you want to look at it, right? Those men are nothing but fucking disrespected and neglected on the daily. If you are a regular nigga out here, bro, you're like worse than a piece of shit, according to the whole entire black community, including straight black men, other black men, because all we do is talk shit about each other for the most part. And hey, I'm a willing participant. That's why I said we, us. I'm including myself, right? And there's not enough of us that can do the shit talking, but then at the same time do the encouraging and do the training and the teaching necessary to understand the importance of, right? Because you still can't be weak. You can't be no weak ass nigga, right? So it's baiting the cake to where as a black man, you have to be willing, you have to be able to disrespect another black man just so you're not seen as weak, just so you're not tried by everybody else because it's this fucking, you know, everybody's super tough and super hard, you know, right? I can do both though. Again, I can give you the good stats, I can give you the bad stats. Most importantly, I understand the fundamental importance of the straight black man. And again, I keep saying the straight black man being in this proper place in the black community. But being that, again, power is never given, it has to be taken. And the women are never going to give the power up. And niggas are not, it's not enough niggas willing, able, or capable of doing what's necessary and putting together the necessary structures to take that power. Nah, until it get absolutely worse. When the 2053 come, or and at this point, it'll probably be a little earlier than that. I think the 2053 thing too. Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson. We can move that up at least 7, if not 10 years. I'm calling it. By 2043, black community is gonna be a permanent underclass, especially with this major transition that's about to happen in the economic system. Yeah, bro, that's gonna be streamlined a whole lot sooner. When Dr. Claude Anderson did that projection, you know, for black people being a permanent economic underclass, that didn't take into consideration cryptocurrency, that didn't take into consideration robots and AI. So that 2053, if I'm a betting man, you lucky to make it to 2043, if not even sooner than that. Now, once that happens, and there's so many black women that are destitute and they don't have a way by themselves and they can't make a way by themselves, you're gonna see a lot of the polyamory shit happening and a lot of the fucking sister wife shit. A lot of these women gonna be willing to get down and do that shit then because they don't really got a choice. The problem is the men that are gonna abuse it versus actually use it positively. And if they even want to do it anyway, listen, I'll still be around, but whatever, you know, shit. That's what 43 is like. What, 17 years from now? I'll be granddaddy by then, for sure, right? Having that understanding, bro. The younger dudes not gonna want no parts of that. They just out here trying to fuck hoes. Yeah, hey, shout out to Nick. Shout out to Uncle Nick in the building, man. No, we don't hate black women, bro. But again, like you said, the system in the black community is built to where you have to protect the queen at all costs. It's really a high mentality. It's really a high mentality. Every day it's a new nigga coming out here. The matriarchy is the right thing, and you niggas this and talking shit about men because they don't understand the importance of what a man. They don't understand manhood. They don't understand the importance of the man being the head. They don't understand any of these things, and these concepts just keep getting regurgitated that are counterproductive to, you know. But anyway, so I was on TikTok in one of these fucking TikTok rooms, bro, and the niggas just as bad as the fucking women, bro. These motherfuckers are horrible. I don't even understand how like any type of actual discourse or any type of actual conversations I had. For one, nobody wants to have an honest conversation. As soon as you say something they don't like, whatever, they mute you. You mute it. Right? Whenever you make a fucking good point or a counterpoint, oh well, we're not talking about that, and it's just like, I don't know, man. But all in all, man, these women actually hate black men, bro. Most of it due to not even fathers. It's not even a daddy issue thing. As in, I have not been treated by the caliber of men that I want. I've not been able to achieve them. Those men ignore me. The men I think that are due to me don't want me, right? And the men that I settle for or I can get don't treat me like shit too. So fuck it. The men are the problem, not me. It's not my physical appearance. It's not my attitude. It's not my demeanor. It's not, my lack of qualities, my lack of, it's the men. It's the black men. And again, you can always blame Jamal, Jerome, and Tyrone. And again, man, listen, it's crazy when all this shit, it's safe to say now, if a pretty face saying it, it's cool.
He's a good man. Your sons are trash, but somehow you want good men. You want good stand-up men, yet your sons are deadbeats. Your sons beat women, and you condone the behavior, right? All of them babies that he had with them different girls, you don't check him on that. You want somebody else's provider son to take care of you, yet your son can't even provide for the women that he going out here and having kids by. He can't keep a job. He ain't got no car. He ain't got no place to stay. He constantly keep coming back and living off you. He keep living with you, eating off you, but you want a provider. Your son stay beating on women, and do you hold him accountable? No, you be the first one to pay the bond to get him out. But then you come out into the world with other people's sons and you want the best of the best. You want a man who was raised correctly. You want a man who's a real man, but you didn't even raise real men. Right? Most of y'all don't even have sons that are suitable candidates that you could recommend to other women. Yet somehow when it comes down to you, you want this great, wonderful man, but you couldn't even raise great, wonderful men. All these black men gay, but they was raised by y'all. Y'all ain't connecting the dots. Y'all don't see.
Yeah, when we said this, y'all blaming the black women. It's the man responsibility, the accountability. It's the man responsibility, accountability. Crazy work, man. Super duper crazy work. Bro, this shit is wild, dog. I don't know why this shit not working right. There we go. I can't even show this shit on here because how bad. But y'all saw my joint that I'm gonna just show this part of it, right? I gotta have to pause it. This shit right here, bro. Hey man, leave Walker, Texas nigga alone, bro.
Peace to the gods, son. I'm gonna drop some science and knowledge of self to the gods, son. All
right, put a 1 in the chat if you've seen this. Fathers don't have responsibility either, though. That's just, I don't know what you said. Well, wow. I don't know what wow. What that mean? Well, Marla Strand, what woman would be suitable? See, that's feminist ideology. Saying that a president should be a woman when, again, tell me the country that's been highly successful with a woman president or with a woman leader. I'll wait. The most successful country has consistently been United States of America, and we've all had all men presidents for a reason. The best woman presidential candidate would have been Hillary Clinton, and she was an absolute demon. Okay, they actually tried to subpoena her for testimony for the Epstein Island shit, and she refused. I think they put her in contempt. Okay, so again, no, I gotta stop, man. I just gotta stop. No, it doesn't show her speech, her stupidity. It shows the honesty, and and the only person that can say it is a woman, because when a man says it, he's just a misandrist. So no, she's speaking extremely honestly of the hypocrisy of women, to where women feel like they deserve something that they don't even, they're not putting out here in the world themselves. A mother's first job to her children is to give her children a suitable father. A woman's first job as a mom, okay, is to choose the right dad. You're already a horrible mom if you don't start off in that position. You choose a shitty dad for your kids, meaning you let some ancient nigga nut in you. You're the problem first. An ancient nigga gonna be what he gonna be. That'd be what's be crazy to me. Y'all talking about accountability to the fathers. Well, again, if the father was never a father in the first place, he just a nigga nutting in bitches. I mean, who's at fault? People love using Cam Newton and Nick Cannon, which those dudes actually, not only are they wealthy, but they take care of their children, and it's documented. But the regular schmegular niggas that are out here with 5, 6, 10, 13 baby mamas, these bitches are still fucking them. Yes, it is. It is all about the mothers. Would you like to have a conversation about it? Marla Strand, I can drop the link if you'd like to have a conversation about it. Yes, it is all about the mothers. The mothers choose the fathers. The mothers choose the fathers. Not only they choose the father because they allow a man to have unprotected sex with them. They allow a man to have unprotected sex with them while not being on any type of contraceptive. Women have 20 plus versions of contraceptives. And just like they're male condoms, they're female condoms. So I'm tired of the condom excuse. I just stopped talking about it. But again, they make female condoms too. So that put on the condom counts for a woman also. So if a woman gets pregnant, it's because she wanted to get pregnant and she allowed herself to get pregnant. Less than 1% pregnancies are a result from a man forcing himself on a woman. Okay. And that's a horrific thing. I'm not saying it does not happen or trying to take away from the evilness of it. But what I'm saying is, yes, when a woman gets pregnant by a man, that is her decision. And even furthermore, after she gets pregnant, she can determine to not have the child if she wants to. There are too many versions of things and what's name for a kid that is not going to have fucking proper support or whatever, so I'm not making it in this earth. So yes, it's on the women. Again, another thing, whore culture, man. The whore culture got to stop, bro. Okay. The whore culture, man, beyond scary. Now, of course, this is. I'm pretty sure this is some type of trolling, right? More trolling, but they playing ain't I, right? May all of this off of eating dicks for $100 each.
You ain't full? Your mouth ain't tied? How long did it take you to suck all that dick? Because that's crazy. And let's talk about the inflation. What happened to the $40 throat massage? $100 too damn much.
And again, man, this is another thing too, bro. This is prop money. This is prop money. Does everybody not know this yet? Everybody not know that like prop money is a thing? Does everybody not know that you can literally go on? Let me see. You can go on. See, let me look at Amazon right now. Look at Amazon. Prop money. $100 pack. $1 million. Oh, well, hold on. Let me see. 1,000 pieces of movie prop play money set. Ideal for creative play money props. $40. Okay, you can get $100,000 in $100 bills, right? From Amazon. We're literally in idiocracy at this point, man. This is some shit I told y'all a long time ago, bro. This is the reason why a lot of motherfuckers don't like me, man. People do not believe and not understand that you can actually truly love yourself and like yourself. Not saying that you're perfect, not understanding that, you know what I'm saying, not saying that you just, you're this super absorbed, narcissistic asshole, right? Which that's the only thing to where people can, if you like yourself, you have confidence in yourself, oh, you're a narcissist. No, I'm not a narcissist. I just actually appreciate and love myself, you know? But I tell you every time that makes people uncomfortable. The one thing that people cannot stand is true fucking confidence in yourself. Okay? Motherfuckers can't stand that shit, bro.
I saw this quote on TikTok and I thought it was hilarious. And it's, people don't really like you when you like yourself more than they think you should. And it's funny because it's not trying to be funny, it's just true. So once you stop needing permission to feel good about yourself, people's reactions get very predictable.
From a black man to specific white guys are allowed, LOL. I don't understand that. I don't understand what you're saying.
They don't say what they're actually feeling. They don't say, this makes me feel uncomfortable. They say things like, you're arrogant, or who do you think you are? And after a while, you realize it's not personal and it's like almost scripted. What's really happening is comparison, which is automatic. So when someone sees you liking yourself more than they think you've earned, it creates this weird tension. And instead of questioning their own standards or self-worth, they question yours.
Yeah, I told y'all that. I told you that a long time ago, man. Niggas still talking about, high school and who they were and this, that, and the other, all this other shit. And mind you, bro, I guess, right? The past is cool, right? But the now is always going to be paramount. Now and the future is always going to be more important than the past, right? Because whatever you've done in the past, you can't undo. Until you build a time machine, nigga, whatever's done in the past is done. You can't go back and fix it. You can't go back and change it. You can't go back and fucking relive that shit, right? Whatever you're doing now and what's going to happen in the future is what matters. So this is why I laugh at anybody that always wants to base shit off of the past and this and that, who you were and all. Okay, that's cool, fine. What are you now? 50 Cent said it best. Damn, homie, in high school you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? Same shit apply to fucking college. Same shit apply to fucking 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you know, even a year ago. Okay? People like to put you in their box. People like to put you in the box they feel like you should fit in. If you're too big for the box they want you to be in, they are offended, bro. They get mad. Okay? Huh? Okay? Now this is what I wanted to get to. Listen, people. Listen. People. Oh, I gotta. And I seen, hey, listen, I love you niggas, so I'm not gonna go to the page and show y'all that was following her. That's why I'm not gonna go to the actual page. Okay. But bro, y'all gotta be smarter than this, bro. Hey, if I follow you or you follow me, right? All right. You shouldn't be following this page, bro. Can y'all see this? Matter of fact, I want to do this with the other one. Hold on. I just want to do this with the other one. I want this one to be big. Hold on. I need this one to be big right here so I can see this. Can y'all see this, bro? Put the one in chat to see if y'all can see this. What's wrong with this picture? No, it's not a man. What's wrong with this picture? You saying it's Lil? Oh, y'all on the thing. If you watching, what's the name? If you on the, yeah, it's gonna be small if y'all on the fucking phone. I apologize if you on the phone. But yeah, on the bigger channel, I'm sorry. No. You on the phone. So of course, if y'all on the phone, it's gonna be small. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Thank you. There you go. Al Bismillah. This is fucking AI, bro. They are getting you niggas with AI thirst traps. This is AI. This is not a real woman. Decatur said, turn your phone to the side. It might change the what's name. Yes, it's AI. Niggas is liking, niggas is proposing, niggas is ooh beautiful. Society is cooked, bro. Yeah, the mall. That's how it's supposed to be. Chill out, man. Chill out, bro. Bro, this is how powerful technology is. If you don't look and you don't see, like, you know what I mean, the little things with the little tails. There's another one. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna show y'all that one too. I think that's on the other joint though. People, the way that fucking the world is going to change with this AI shit, technology shit, bro. Hold on, my bad. Hold on. Oh, let me reshare it. 1 second. Let me reshare it. All this shit look real natural, man. Skin tone and texture is real. The shadowing. Look, even the shadowing, bro. Look at how detailed they are to make the shadowing match the fucking dreads, bro. She's AI. Another one. There's another one. This is not a real woman, bro. This is not a real woman. This is another AI personality. Another AI personality. Not a copy of a real person. A completely and totally brand new generated person, bro. Made up by a fucking computer program. Decatur ATL ain't no, bro. And I'm with you. That's gonna come. Because people just believe in so much shit, man, and people just don't, bro. The critical thinking skills were always low, but the further and further we get into society, the less critical thinking skills even exist, bro. They're purposely doing this. They're making the kids dumb. So if the kids are dumb, the adults don't have no choice but to be dumb. Creed, but they gonna know that the robots are robots. So Creed, the problem is a man that's dealing with a robot is gonna know it's a robot, right? It's gonna be his liking and whatever, so on and so forth. But these AI images, to where, remember, that's what happened to Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes paid $60,000 to a fucking AI program. That's the problem. The real life shit, I mean, you get what you get. But it's online shit and the number of tricks, bro. That's why I say, bro, please, bro. If you are a man that is paying women online for anything, bro, stop today. Please, man. For your sake and everybody else's, stop. Okay? For your sake to everybody else's, man. Please stop. And y'all didn't tell me this shit, man. Look, bro. Y'all did not tell me this shit, bro. Now, for one, I told you. I don't know if this was before or after Donnie McClurkin claimed to not be gay no more. I don't know. You know, he changed his life around allegedly, and again, man, that's what I just say, bro. Some things you just, you know, yo, what up, fam? This man was a grown ass man, bro, when this happened. This nigga was 21 years old, man. Nigga, you was a willing participant, nigga. You made this shit sound like he was a boy. Okay, there's no such thing as grooming once you grown. AMSM, what's up, fam? Yeah, bro. Listen, I told you, bro. Listen, bro. I don't get it. A lot of this, the promotion and the progression of the whole culture were cut down if niggas just stop paying women on the internet, bro. That's real shit. But again, nobody listens. If you cut that economy itself just by 50%, half the niggas shut that shit down, bro. Things would be so much better. But hey, thank you, brother. This nigga was 21, bro. And you never told us what you was saying back in the emails either, nigga. You ain't fooling us. You was groomed. No, the hell you ain't. This shit right here was crazy, man. That's some other bullshit. I don't care about that. Yeah, let's move to what's the name now? So the Anton Daniels, what's the name continues. Listen, man, I told y'all this, and most importantly, I'm gonna say this, bro. Listen, the streets and shit are truly dead. If you are a street nigga, bro, you are the equivalent of the Neanderthal versus the fucking the human at this point, dog. If you're still out here playing in the streets and illegal activities and risking your life and threatening other people's lives over something as a set or neighborhood name or a color or just nigga shit, bro. Okay, and again, white people, I don't give a damn about white people. I'm talking about niggas. Okay, bro, you need to. There's no use for you. There's no use for the street nigga in 2026 and beyond. There's never going to be a point to where they're completely, totally non-existent. I know that. You're never going to have a perfect world. You're never going to have a non-criminal aspect of anything, right? Or something that has absolutely no criminal aspect. I'm sorry, right? But understanding that, bro, once you niggas get here, you have no power here. Okay? All right? The day you put down that micro Draco for a fucking microphone, nigga, it's over with. It's over. For one, you violated one of the most important fucking rules of street code. You talking. Okay? Statutes of limitations passed or not. You're talking about past crimes and you're trying to sell everybody the shit you did out in the streets. You talking about street shit to non-street people. Okay? Why? Because it's safer. Because it's smarter. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the minute, though, you step off that street and sit in one of these seats, nigga, I don't want to hear none of that street shit, bro. I don't. Leave it. Leave it, bro. That rah-rah and that all that hollering and yelling and shit and woofing, bro. You're not finna do nothing, man. You're not finna do nothing, dog. Because if you do, now that you in front of the fucking camera and you sitting in threats, so you doing these things and so on and so forth, people know your face. It's 1,000 times easier to go to jail and prison. And if you're talking about taking a life, it's definitely going to be for life. The big U nigga from what's the name, bro? Done, cooked. Not just only him, that shit. Listen, again, man, I love J Speed to death, bro. Okay. But, bro, when we don't say, hey, man, this check-in culture shit is some bullshit. Every actor, every entertainer, every rapper, every musician, every podcaster, every whatever should be like, hey, man, we are creating a motherfucking check-in zone, safe zone. Anybody telling you or saying anything about you have to check in, report them to the local fucking authorities, federal, right? I'm pretty sure there's an easy way to make this an interstate thing, an issue, right? And get these niggas locked the fuck up for the rest of their life. Only niggas promote stupid shit like this. I ain't never heard of no white boy having to check in and, like, what are we doing? No, nigga. But again, because we feel like, you got to live by the code of the streets. Again, 95% of niggas ain't never been in the streets. This is where we end up. So, to this fucking thing, man. And again, shout out to Corey Holcomb. But, bro, the tough guy shit over. And I didn't even know Corey's that old. I just said Corey's 58 years old. Come on, bro. It's a certain age, bro. Unless you like a fighter, like Mike Tyson can be tough for life. He's Mike Tyson. $57 years old, man. Corey will be 58 this year. Corey, hang it up, fam. You don't even need that. You're not finna fight nobody, Corey. You're funny. That's the way you make your living, dog. But again, once you moved off that stage into the fucking studio and sitting in front of this camera and this microphone, brother. Nah, I ain't going to no Falcons game. Why'd I go to a Falcons game? Nah. I don't like known depression and defeat, brother. I'm from Georgia. I know better. Yeah, you go to jail and have you? No. Well, nigga, that always gets me. You married? You married? No. Well, why are you qualifying something? The unqualified qualifier, bro. I think that's a fantastic original, by the way. The unqualified qualifier is a new term that I'm designating in debates or discussions. The unqualified qualifier, where a person asks you, nigga, you been to jail? No. Have you? No. You unqualified to try to qualify me and some shit. We on the same page. Why would you ask the question? You married? No. Are you married? No. Unqualified qualifier. So why the fuck, if you're not married and I'm not married, why would you ask me the question that me and you in the same boat? What point are you making? It's moot. Why the fuck would you ask me about something that you aren't either? And now you got to explain to me in the third person. And that was the thing. Well, you not initiated. You not in the streets. And you not, well, brother, neither are you. It was another brother that does this all the time. Yeah, man, my cousins, my uncles were pimps. My cousins were gangbangers. Nigga, what about you? That's what be killing me. I can't say that, oh, hey, man, I'm from Macon, Georgia, bro. 80s baby, grew up there in the 90s. Macon was pretty rough, East side to be exact, right? I never been out here, never claimed to be, never wanted to be. I never jumped off the porch. I was a nerd. I was a smart kid. I was a basketball player in my teenage years, so on and so forth. But I seen and heard about a whole bunch of the shit that was going on in Macon. Okay? A lot of street shit going on in Macon. Again, I was on the basketball team with like the biggest motherfucking drug dealing family on the east side with one of the youngest brothers. Okay? If you know, you know. All right. I remember this nigga, we played a game against a team, and this nigga will walk around with like this, and mind you, this is my senior year. Had to be my senior year. So 2002, bro. 2001, 2002. Bro, this nigga will walk around with $500,000 in his wallet, bro. Niggas broke in the locker room and went in everybody's fucking bag and locker and took all the money out and put a dollar bill in the fucking wallet. This nigga went berserk. And he the reason why everybody, because we wouldn't even know until we got back on the bus. Thank God, whatever. I don't know if they ever got the money back, but I didn't have no money in my wallet, so I ain't really give a fuck. But but bro, this nigga had like a rack in his fucking wallet, bro. And niggas took out all the money he had and replaced it with like a couple of ones, a couple of like $1 bills or some shit. He knew because his wallet was too thin. Everybody else shit wouldn't even knew. And once he fucking figured out his shit was fucked up, everybody else started looking at that shit. It's like, man, these motherfuckers done swapped out fucking, 20s and 5s or whatever we had with $1 bills, bro. Goddamn, they got us. So again, man, like I said, this shit to where you never been in the streets yourself, but you qualify because you just hang around street niggas, bro. Okay, we all qualified then, or not all, but a lot of us are qualified then. If I come from a hood ass city, right? I've been around fucking hood niggas. I done seen niggas get fucking pistols put in their face. I done seen niggas, Negro jutsu, all this shit. Right, ain't gotta be in the shit to motherfucker know what the fuck go on. Again, I know who the biggest drug dealer was. I know who the fucking killers was. I mean, what are we talking about here? But I digress, man. But listen, Anton, like he said, and I'm not gonna even replay the original thing. Anton is a professional content creator. Okay, professional content creator. This is this man's way of making a living. Okay. Corey, I'm positive that YouTube and podcasting is not his number one source of income. Corey's still number one source of income is doing comedy shows. Okay, he's a professional comedian. This is just still like a hobby for him or like some side shit or whatever, right? Even though he's been doing it for quite some time. I think Corey goes live like once or twice a week. Corey don't go live every night. Anton's live every night. Anton's putting out fucking, I don't know how many fucking videos per day. What? No. Maul, what you talking about? You crazy. I ain't never did no shit like that. For one, if I throw a rock, I'm standing right there in it. Baby, you don't know me at all. For one, I'm not throwing no rocks. What do I throw a rock for? Anything I say, I stand on it. So yeah, baby, you got me. That's the wrong fantastic. Never did that. That's the wrong fantastic, baby. But anyway, like I said, yeah, you definitely don't. You can see me though. If that's, I don't even know if that's really you in your avatar. But yeah, you don't know me. No TI. But as I was saying, man, listen. This demonstration was just another thing of where niggas really don't respect this internet shit, even though they're using this internet shit as a way to get away from the streets, as a way to get another fucking source of lucrative income. Okay? Lucrative income. You can make thousands, hundred thousands, and millions of dollars off YouTube if you do it right. Right? You ain't gotta dodge no bullets. You ain't gotta be worried about the police. You ain't gotta worry about no ops. None of this shit, bro. You can come here, tell your stories, and people are infatuated with criminal stories, niggas especially. I told you, some of the best fucking performers, some of the highest paid fucking YouTube accounts are prison tubers. Niggas that went to prison, all they do is come home from jail, or come home from prison, and tell you stories about shit that happened to them in prison. Checking the bag. Somebody that would have had a horrible time and a hard time out here in the real world, don't even got to worry about working a real job and out earning a lot of regular people. They ain't never had a fucking felony because they got out of prison, got on YouTube, start telling stories, and people love hearing fucking prison stories from actual prisoners. The shit that happened with Anton and Corey, Anton playing all of this shit, bro. Anton understands the fucking total and complete dynamic of this YouTube shit, especially with still niggas being your base. No matter how much of a nerd nigga you are, or a YouTube nigga or internet nigga or whatever, you have to have some level of fucking dominance and aggression. If you're in this black fucking shit, black YouTube space, especially like our age, the young cat's good. If you're a streamer or you just hop on and you whatever, pop shit, la la la, cool, fine. But even like academics, I think academics is like his early to mid 30s, possibly, right? Once you get over like that 30 thing, bro, you gotta have some type of like, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? And you got a rah back too, but you still not never claim to be no tough guy. You just responded. Too many tough guys out here, man. As soon as once you motherfucking leave the streets and you sit down in this seat, bro, leave the tough guy shit in the past, bro. That's who you were. It's not who you are now. Especially if you over 40. Again, neither Anton nor fucking Corey wanted to fight. Neither one. Neither one of them wanted to fight, man. Anton, mid to late 40s. Corey would be 58 years old, bro. You're not trying to fight nobody, Corey. Come on, bro. Huffing and puffing and shit and fall. Again, you fall the wrong way at 58, nigga. Hey. That could turn into a whole nother setback. I said Act 34, okay. But this right here, man, was like a fucking eulogy, right? This was a eulogy for your man's Corey Holcomb, bro. This was not good at all.
Put a clown suit on Corey Holcomb. This is a 3-minute excerpt from that, the blow up. Want you to watch this, and then on the other side of that, I will interview Anton Daniels. Getting up out of his chair, switching chairs, trying to physically intimidate you and threaten you. And then he folded up just real quick. And I got to be honest with you, it kind of shocked me to see him fold that quick.
It didn't shock me because what people may not have been able to see is that he was shaking.
And now Anton getting the fucking Monday morning quarterback and reassessment of this shit, bro, from his POV and being directly in it and understanding to go to people like Jason Whitlock. I think he taught the Anger Man, shot the Anger Man, going to No Fugazi podcast. Again, man, say what you and listen, bro. I'm gonna say this again because black man, come here, black man. I gotta talk to you, black man, bro. Y'all gotta stop taking shit personal with niggas that don't know you and you don't really give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about you. Now, I ain't gonna say the brother's name, but I'm just, going through YouTube today, and Didi had a vertical stream going, and this brother was everything he don't like about Anton. Everything he don't like about Anton. Anton's just this and a piece of shit and a grifter and la 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 la. And I was just like, damn, bro. Like, did Anton fuck your bitch? Which I know he didn't, but I just never understood how. And niggas done came at me, right? Outside of this shit, man, when the camera's on, I am not thinking about nobody on the internet for real. So I don't understand how you guys as, viewers and like people in the chat, and if you never had a direct beef with somebody, can just be so, I'm just like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it, bro. Listen, bro, Anton is not perfect. Anton is a motherfucking shiesty motherfucker. He's a businessman. I keep telling you, just like Jay-Z. And again, I'm not saying Anton's anything like Jay-Z. I'm just using an example. Okay? The greatest businessmen are the worst friends, bro. Say this again. The greatest businessmen are the worst fucking friends. Them motherfuckers about the dollar first. All right? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Anton been he been, big bank, little banking niggas the whole time. And now he's like, okay, I get nothing. I gain nothing from talking to niggas at my level or below my level. So I'm not even going to acknowledge nobody below my level. I'm only going at people. I'm not acknowledging anybody that's at my level. Not beefing at nobody that I'm on the same level with or below me. I'm shooting up. All this shit was calculated. This nigga got to it with Kenyon Martin. Kenyon Martin is a confirmed tough guy. Kenyon Martin done knock niggas out on TV in a fucking NBA game. Well, not knocked them out, but punched niggas in the face. Kenyon Martin was known to be an enforcer, on and off the court. Kenyon Martin, this nigga said some wild, crazy shit to Kenyon Martin. Anton don't got no more, he don't got more money than Kenyon Martin, so he didn't talk about the money, right? He called him some wild, crazy shit to get the views, like he said. He shot a little jab at Tommy, but that's like the little boy him and little bro him, like, nigga, you don't even matter, to play it off like he don't know who Tommy is and so on and so forth. So he addressed it because you got to address it, because if you don't address it, now you scary. Again, man, Anton is not completely, totally green in any way, shape, form, or fashion. He's just not. Everybody loves to make it seem like it's that way. And that's the crazy part to me. Right? The dude understands how this YouTube game goes. Right? So now you set up the shit with fucking it was somebody else too. Who else did he get into it with? He got into it with somebody else that was on a much larger level. I can't remember. But here lately with the Corey thing, bro. Listen, man. The nerdy internet nigga went into the fucking lion's den, went into fucking enemy territory, and he chopped off the fucking Giants' head. And now he's about to give you a play-by-play from his point of view, unscathed. You know how crazy it is for a nigga to go in your house, talk shit to your face for what you say to give you the ultimate disrespect, challenge you to fucking a fight twice. You don't take either fade. You expose yourself as a motherfucking simp ass nigga, a snitch. Anton playing all this shit, bro. Oh man, you suck at Anton. No, listen, man, whatever, bro. And this is another thing too, man. Listen, I can assess. That's another thing that I can do that most niggas can't do, right? Niggas especially. I think a lot of people have, but niggas especially. Niggas cannot acknowledge what you're good at. Okay, I do not care for LeBron James at all. But you know, I would never say nothing so stupid. Say, man, LeBron James trash. LeBron James is a terrible basketball player. That lets you know that I'm just a dumb. I'm an emotional ass nigga, bro. LeBron James, one of the greatest fucking basketball players to ever touch a basketball. I don't gotta like him to be able to say that. But you niggas, man, fuck that nigga, man. Like, bro, you gotta give the man credit to what he is. Oh, you either can't give him credit, you're emotional, or you don't know what you're looking at. It's only one of two things. Either you're ignorant and you don't understand what you're seeing, you don't understand what's happening because you don't understand the system, the game, the process, or whatever, right? Or you're just so emotionally invested against somebody that you don't even know and probably will never meet in real life, to where you can't give them the credit to where you clearly know that they're good at. Anton's good at fucking YouTube, bro. YouTube is a business. Black YouTube, a part of it is beef. I'm sorry, a little bit here and there. You don't focus on the whole thing. But again, man, everybody's still talking about this shit. I'm just saying, look into Corey. He has 25 years solid behind him. I said that. I acknowledge that. He's still a comedian. Corey Holcomb's still doing shows. I think he was just in Jacksonville recently. Or he's slated to be here. Either Corey Holcomb has recently came to Jacksonville. He's supposed to be in Jacksonville. Let me see. I can tell you. Give me a second. Let's see, Comedy's on. Yeah, so he already he was here earlier, either late last year or earlier, one or two. Yeah, they don't let me go back. But yeah, either or.
Like he was shaking like a stripper, like trying to hold the mic shaking. And you could probably see it if you actually kind of look at it and zoom in. He was scared. And there was a defense mechanism. And so, you know, when we were having a conversation, he was outwitted because I started talking a lot more intellectual about local voting and how that affects communities. And I know that he don't vote. I started talking about culture and the transatlantic slave trade. And he tried to box me in by saying, but you black. And I said, no, I'm a Christian first. You know, I actually believe in Jesus. And so all of this type of, you know, conversation was going way over his head. And so what he would do is he would try to change the subject real fast and then go to another point. And we couldn't stay on anything because he kept moving the goalposts as a defense mechanism as to not get embarrassed on his platform.
And again, man, I told y'all that shit, bro. This shit right here in real time really helps you a lot, bro. In like having conversations with people, picking up fucking, you know, dirty debate tactics, and you know, moving the goalposts, avoidance, all these different things that people do in conversations because they're not used to having conversations in real time, and especially with Corey, where Corey's never used to being challenged. Being that Corey has yes men and a yes girl around him all the time, to where people know not to fucking, you know, disagree too much because he's going to be triggered and he's going to go off. He's never challenged. So he gets to fucking tell jokes as he's supposed to, but they didn't say a lot of fucking stupid shit that he has absolutely no understanding. And he has fucking Trump derangement syndrome. I promise you, fucking Corey Holcomb couldn't name fucking 5 of the felonies he keeps fucking complaining about Donald Trump being convicted of. Could name 5 of them. Yo, I would say 1, but I know he can't do 5. Right? Corey Holcomb is not built for debate. Anton knew he had this in the bag as soon as fucking Corey agreed to have a discussion with him in real time on live television. Anton knew this shit. This was easy. That was easy dub. All the extra shit was just theatrics and helped Anton even more. He had planned for all of this shit.
And then, as expected, he threw an insult and said that I like to kiss, pardon my French, white people's ass, white men's ass. To which I then responded with the same energy, well, you like to suck black people's D, right? Now, some people would say, well, Anton, you took it too far, right? And you can make an argument for that, sure. But I also understood who I was talking to and how far he takes it on a regular basis. And I see him disrespecting people, and he had just disrespected me. And you can't, and the lesson there is, you can't control how people respond when they disrespect you.
Exactly. Everybody was saying that shit, bro. You shout out to lead. I saw lead attorney. I'm gonna go to the lead thing too. Lead attorney addressed this. He says it's a lawyer term or legal term they call opening the door. Corey opened the door for the fucking body part disrespect shit. If you tell me specifically, and again, Anton didn't even do it in what's the name, because Anton said, Corey specifically said, you're kissing white men's ass. Okay. Men only. That would be a homosexual act. So fucking, hey, you sucking all the black people's D. Anybody that says anything else, bro, you're either don't understand the simple thing that Anton is talking about. If you call me a hoe, you call me a bitch, you call me a whatever you call me, and I take it as disrespect, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say to you. There's no limit on what I get to say back to you. I can talk about you. I can talk about your family. I can talk about whatever the fuck. I don't believe in any of those things, but you don't get to tell. You don't know what that person's values are, so they may take it there. For me, it's always me and the person that I'm talking to. I don't got to bring up nobody else. It's just you. A lot of people, though, hey, everybody.
You see what I'm saying? So I could have been a bigger person, but I decided not to on that platform because.
Yeah, see, Maul, you got a lot of fucking assumptions and you got a lot of claims against different people, and you the one who exposing yourself. Couldn't handle the debate. Maul, you like you're funny. You're hilarious. Anton couldn't handle the debate with Corey Holcomb. Yeah, that lets me know where you are. You're either a Coreyite or just an Anton hater.
I seen weakness in him, and I also wanted to expose him because he thinks he's a bully and he picks and chooses his targets, which I told him that also. So with him getting up and moving the chairs and all of that stuff, nobody was fearful of it, and it wasn't about being tough or anything like that. But it was like, okay, well, let's just see how far it goes. Let's see how far the rabbit hole goes. And it really amounted to just one of those type of dogs that like to bark on the porch, but then when they actually step out there, when you remove the fence from it, and again, he was shaking and all of that stuff. When you remove the fence from it, it amounted to practically nothing. Even so much so to the point to where I said, listen, we don't even have to keep talking about it. We can go out back if you're tough, and we can figure it out back there. Because one thing that I'm not going to do, because I know that YouTube don't like fighting, they will demand.
So again, I told you, bro, you can't beat Anton in this. So Anton saying, hey, nigga, I'm doing you a favor because if I fight on your platform, you could get demonetized. The show's definitely not going to be demonetized, right? Regardless of all the languages, regardless of all the shit, you got enough subscribers, you can say wild, crazy shit. Even though I use the same fucking language that they use, somehow, some way, weird ass niggas fucking, struck my shit and made it 18 and above. That fucking stream is not 18 and above. And I promise you it's fucking monetized. It got over 300,000 some views the next day. By the next day, it probably at 500,000 by now. Okay. Corey Holcomb made hella fucking money off of that one stream. Like Anton said, it's gonna be your most viewed stream. And whatever. He did him a favor. But now he's explaining to you, hey, I understand the fucking YouTube rules. So I'm not gonna fight the man on his platform live to where, he can get in trouble, I can get in trouble, so on and so forth. Hey, we can step off camera, put hands up and do what we're gonna do and then come back.
monetize you, they will penalize you. It can go really, really bad. So I'm not going to mess up this platform, and I'm not going to mess up my platform either. And so I'm like, well, listen, we could just go out back. We don't even have to cut the camp. We don't have to cut the stream or anything like that. We can figure it out if you think you're tough. To which I already knew he wasn't going to do it, and he did exactly what I thought he was going to do. He sat back down, he shook my hand, and then we continued the conversation. And at that point, I seen a weakness in him, and so I just proceeded to exploit him. I told him that he was scary, that he picks and chooses his targets, that he's hypocritical, that he was scared of Dave Chappelle. That's why he tiptoed around giving his opinion on the special. I told him that the people around him are yes men, and they just tell him what he want to hear. And he doesn't have any real friends, and that's why he continues to alienate people. And so I was very candid and matter of fact, and I didn't pull any punches, and I told him exactly what he was. And once I seen that it was escalating more, and then he started calling me out of my name again, I think that the intelligent thing to do at that point, because I had already made my point, was just to go ahead and walk away.
Yeah, I thought him folding up when you offered him the chance, hey, let's turn these cameras off and find out who we really are, because people with cameras, they perform.
Yeah, and I told him that too.
Yeah,
I told him, I said, you're doing this for the internet.
Yes, yeah. The cameras make everybody, and you, and you know, obviously I picked a side here, but I'm just being objective. Hey, let's turn these cameras off, and then we can get to the real truth. Yeah. And he had no interest in that. And
let me be clear. Anton didn't either. Anton didn't want to fight nobody, bro. Come on, stop it. We got Anton is framing this properly, and he's taking full advantage of it. But Anton, shaking or not, Anton wanted to fight as much as Corey wanted to fight. Anton's mid to late 40s. Corey's fucking damn near 60. Neither one of them dudes wanted to fight, bro. Okay, and this is why Anton would. This was again. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it. This was masterful. So at the end of the day, Anton knew everything, age, live, and just Corey was never gonna hit this man or fight him or none of this shit, bro. As soon as you got up and you didn't fucking steal off when you like I said, you less than 6 inches away from another man's face, I already know what type of time it is. I still say, listen, you're never gonna put me in that position to where you get that close to me. You know, that's some shit you do like as kids or like as a teenager where you're like, hey, you know, you do something, I do something or whatever, and we doing a whole bunch of tongue wrestling. Pause. But nah, as a grown man, I'm not even letting you in my space like that because hey, nah. But yeah.
Because anybody is tough. You know, everybody can bark loud. And it's not even about winning or losing. And I don't consider myself a tough guy. You know, corporate America, software engineer. I'm a father, married 21 years. I don't have any children out of wedlock. I am, I go to church. So, you know, I understand that people may not necessarily like the way that I say things because the truth is uncomfortable. And I'm open to the possibility that I'm wrong. But at the same time, I also understood who I was talking to and how disrespectful he is. And so I wanted to see just how disrespectful he can get and if he was able to back up.
Here was the other thing I found interesting, why I find this important.
Wrestling, not wrestling, wrestling. Tongue wrestling, Cree.
This was important. And I know it was ghetto, and I know it was profane and all of that, but someone had to go into that arena and take on that mentality.
Yeah,
and it's important because that mentality, the mentality that he promotes, the mentality, we temporarily, I think his camera changed angles or whatever, but someone had to take on that prison mentality. This is a 57-year-old man, Corey Holcomb, that has a clear-cut prison mentality and prison mindset, and that's pervasive all throughout Black culture, and it's popular over YouTube. And someone had to go into that arena and say, man, this is all a gimmick. This is someone intellectually limited who's not nearly as tough as he thinks he is. And so there's part of me that I'm on my Christian journey where I can't be profane. I don't like to use the N-word. And so I'm rooting you on and saying, oh, man, I wish I could. I just can't do it. And there's a part of me that it used to be. Back in the day, I could have gone in there and, you know, went word for word and blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
But I do think what transpired and what you exposed, and I saw your post-show stream, I think yesterday, where you were trying to encourage people and tell people like, look, man, these people ain't what you think. They're not.
Yeah, man. Again, I this. Regardless of what you want to say about Anton is killing a cancerous ideology and adoration that Black people have for us, the worst of the worst, and one of the things that are dragging us and keeping us behind. This mythical street nigga and mythical street mentality, bro, and all this other shit where these niggas are just the heroes and the winners and the this, and they all rich and they all got money and they all got swag and they all got this and they the only niggas winning. Bro, we gotta stop this shit, bro. Again, street niggas make up less than 5% of the nigga population. People that are involved in criminality, bro, 5%. If I want to be generous, let's say 10. Let's double it, say 10. Fuck it, 10%. Right? The other 90% of people are law-abiding citizens that want and do nothing involved in the streets. Somehow, some way, though, the 10% has the biggest motherfucking opinion, has the biggest motherfucking weight, has the most fucking influence of entire black culture, bro, and that's problematic. Stop snitching. Everything got to be violent. I get to crash out over you saying some stupid shit. Like,
tough as you think, they're intellectually limited, and they're taking you straight to hell.
Yep. I don't think that any of these people, what we do in our community, and we don't have any real heroes for the culture, right? And I'm not saying that because my hero is Jesus, right? So I look at it from a completely different lens. Regardless of where I am in my journey, the person that I pedestalize, and the word is the word, it doesn't change, it's never changed. So I have a blueprint for what I think success should look like. But we don't have any real examples as far as what we champion in the culture. And that's why I say that the culture is trash. We don't have any real people that we look up to. So we look up to comedians, we look up to athletes, we look up to rappers, we look up to actors, we look up to all of these people. And when you actually interact with them in real life, what you find is that everything about their life is not even a reflection of what they advocate for and what they really say.
yeah, man, the celebrity culture and the celebrity worship, bro, is one of the biggest issues and problems in the black community to this day, bro. And it actually started mostly with our generation. You either slinging rocks or you got a mean jump shot. That not gonna live to see 21 or to live to see 25 shit was 90s rap and 90s fucking culture telling you this shit, right? Now, of course, you have a thing to where everybody has hoop dreams or football dreams or whatever, so on and so forth, right? But for the most part, we know that's less than 1% of the population that makes it to that position. The thing is, when we were kids, it was cool to still want to be a police officer, still want to be a fireman, still want to, have a trade, be a skills tradesman. Your dad, you had a admiration for and appreciation for your dad and what your dad did to provide for the family, right? Now, though, well, the majority of the dads have been removed directly from the household, living with the children, even though you may be involved. Being involved with the child and living with a child is two totally different things. Okay. Now, I'm not shitting on dads or whatever that's, and I understand the circumstances are the circumstances. But when a child lives with his father, him or her, the outcome is much better. And we know the majority of children do not live the majority of the time with the father, right? It was this thing in this video. I was trying to find it from IG, to where this woman was deliberately having the girl rap along to like a cussing song or some shit or whatever to spite the dad. My baby daddy just said, "Hey, don't have my kid, rapping to and singing along to these degenerate ass rap songs and la la la." And the girl posted her in the song, her and the daughter rapping along to whatever, degenerate bullshit it was at the time. I am not totally up to speed with the history of Anton Corey beef, but was the purpose of Anton trying to get Mika? But what was the purpose of trying to get Mika on that show? I think it was just balance. Anton saw it as balance. Anton. So again, I don't speak to Anton. I don't know Anton, but this is just me looking at it. If I'm this, okay. Craig wasn't there. Okay. So either way, it would have been a 4-person set. So being that Craig wasn't there, and this is just my thought. Again, I don't got Anton's number. I don't talk to Anton, but I'm just looking at this. Looking at the YouTube setup and the process and what it usually is. Had Craig been there, it would have been a 4-person panel anyway. For whatever reason, Craig wasn't there. It was Corey, Darlene, and Anton. Well, he brought Mika along, so it would give you the normal force. It would be the 4-person set that it would have been had Craig been there. And now you have 2 women there, and that would have been a buffer for a lot of the conflict, because it just wouldn't be directly Anton and Corey talking all the time, right? So that actually would have been a great thing, because you would have had, Mika's conservative, Mika has talking points, Mika does this, she's a podcaster also. So talking about these things and it not just having to be fucking Corey going at Anton 100% of the time, to where at times it could be a buffer to where there's a dialogue between Mika and Corey, and a dialogue between Mika and Darlene. You feel what I'm saying? So it was more of a balance thing than anything malicious. There could have been nothing malicious about Anton getting Mika on the fucking show. It was just Corey again exposing himself and trying to make it seem like he was doing this big thing of outing Anton. For again, he didn't know who he did no research on Anton. Nothing. He just know he didn't like. I don't like what the nigga say. And niggas make that mistake all the time, bro. Niggas automatically, because I don't like you, you lame, you this, you that, you whatever, so on and so forth. And you know, I can just talk to you anyway. I can handle you any type of way because you're not from the streets, and you're not from here, and you don't do this and you don't do that. So you automatically pussy, you automatically this, you automatically lick, you all. And again, that's the craziest shit you can ever do, bro. Any and everybody can be dangerous, especially the motherfucker you don't know and you don't see coming. So Corey thought he was setting up himself for, like, you know, this ultimate motherfucking ace in the hole by not only not letting Mika on the show, but him not knowing who Mika is and exposing the fact that Anton was out here with Mika and not his wife. But he just made us look like even a bigger fucking sucker, bro. Even a bigger sucker. So get him the fuck out of here, man. Get him the fuck out of here. He also went on No Fugazi. Let me see where it is.
And he has the victim mindset, and he's viewing the world as oppressor versus oppressed?
I don't know, bro, because I don't know. Because it seemed like to me, just watching. I'm just saying, from me watching the live myself personally.
Okay.
When I saw it pop up on my phone that they was going live, I promise you can take my comment. You will see me in the comments like, I know this is going to be a good one. You feel me? Because I watched both of them. I thought it was finna, you know, the title from what they supposed to talk about. I thought it was going to go down, but then the whole scenario changed.
Oh, real quick, we got Anton Daniels back here. Let's go ahead and bring him on up. What's going on, Anton? What's going on, man?
Can you hear me well?
I can hear you well. Yes, I can.
I'm sorry about the background. I just landed. I'm at the airport, so.
Okay. Good to meet you, man. Good to meet you. I was reacting to this. I don't know if you caught it live of my reactions.
No, I just got off the plane and somebody sent it to me. So I said, Coley is a reasonable dude. We could have a conversation.
Fair enough, man. So yeah, if you were listening to a little bit, let me ask, since you're up here, what's your perspective after everything that transpired?
I told people I don't do interviews. So like, for example, if people say, yo, Tom, I want to interview you, I want to have a conversation, I disagree with some of the stuff that you say or whatever. If I don't know you, or if you're not like somebody that I'm familiar with or something like that, like in real life, I'm only doing it in person from now on. Because I think that, you know, I don't want to be muted. I don't want to be removed. I don't want to do none of that.
Again, this is another wonderful tactic by Anton. Anton is pretty much like, hey, nigga, I'm pulling up on you and I'm checking your temperature. Anton is a non-street nigga, moving how street niggas say they move. In his domain, though. At the end of the day, we're recording this. This is content. This is Anton's wheelhouse. So if I don't know you or I'm not familiar with you, and you claim to be this, you know, big bad Billy Badass, you know, well, shit, let's do it in person. And you think, or they think, oh, this nigga is just some motherfucking internet nigga and family man, so this shit gonna be easy. You know, he gonna be intimidated. And again, I don't think Anton's no bitch by any means. I think the motherfucker, just like Obsidian, right? I think listen, man, little fellow federation, bro. Niggas ain't no just bitches. They willing to take an ass whooping. They gotta take an ass whooping. I've seen plenty of motherfuckers that's like the little motherfucker, but hey, like I said, ain't the size of the motherfucking dog in a fight. It's the fight of the dog. Now the dog still gonna get his ass toe off, but he gonna fight like a motherfucker, you know, until he can't no more. All right. So again, yeah, this man is telling you, and pretty much this right here was a warning to all of the rest of the thing. All right, hey, you see what I did to the last two niggas? All right, because at the end of the day, bro, street niggas' opinions don't matter on the internet. That's another thing I don't think people understand. The street nigga opinion is worth shit here. I understand, like, bro, this is not your domain. The street nigga fucking opinion only exists and only matters in the streets. I mean, I told you that's only at best 10% at most, and that's an over projection, right? The motherfuckers that's 9 to 5 working their hard job and taking care of their family, they don't give a fuck about what the streets think. Only people that's worried about what's going on in the streets is niggas in the streets. You know, that's a very, very small percentage. And then niggas on the internet don't care because they laughing. You got streamers making fucking $1 million a month, bro. We know that's less than 1% of street niggas. And if a street nigga making $1 million a month, he might have a good 2-year run before the feds get him on a RICO. Streaming niggas ain't got to worry about that shit. Hey, yeah, so that too. That's even funnier. Street nigga opinion in the military is what? Now, listen, there are some street niggas. Niggas will tell you, ain't no street niggas in the military. That's a lie. Wrong. Okay? But yeah, your opinion definitely don't matter. And they get your ass right on up out of there. I told y'all, nigga ended up with Fed charges, motherfucking busted all the way down to a fucking E1. This nigga, they made this nigga suffer for the time he was in the fucking Navy and then turned his ass over to the fucking authorities. So this nigga went from being in the motherfucking military, working his job in the military, losing all the money that he had made from years and years of service, got caught the fuck up, and they turned his ass directly over to the custody of the motherfucking federal government.
Right. So he said, yo, I want to have you on the platform. He called me because we got some mutual acquaintances. He called me. I said, all right, cool. He said, I disagree with you on a lot of stuff. It's probably going to be, a difficult thing. And so I was like, he said, you still sure you want to do it? I said, yeah. I said, but I'm only doing it in person. I said, so when we doing it? And so I pulled up to his studio and I told him, I said, bro, I warned you. I said, I'm going to match your energy. So.
Okay, you told him that beforehand.
If you
told him that beforehand.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And listen, again, man, that what's making this even worse is the play-by-play after the fact. Corey not doing this. If Corey feel like, oh, this is just some bitch ass nigga, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Corey, you own YouTube, fam. So it matters. Anton's doing a promo tour for this shit. Anton's fucking stretching this shit out as much as he possibly can stretch it out. Pause. Corey just going about his business. He calling him a bitch ass nigga and all this shit and la 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 for that time. And hey, Corey won't be back on to what next week, right? Corey still see this internet shit as like, oh, this weak shit, this fake shit, this internet shit, this pussy shit. Nigga, you making a bag off this shit. You don't even respect it and don't understand it. Niggas don't respect the internet because they don't understand it. Niggas still thinking like we in the fucking 1980s. Kangos and motherfucking Adidas tracksuits. Niggas are so far behind, bro. That's another thing too. I told you, just the understanding of the black community when it comes to very, very important things, technological advances, politics, economics. Niggas are so far behind, bro. It's not slavery keeping us behind. It's not racism keeping us behind. It's ignorance of the shit that matters most in modern society that's keeping black people behind. I'm gonna say this again. It is not racism, oppression, white supremacy, any of those things keeping black people behind. It's ignorance, okay, of the things that matter most in modern society that's keeping black people behind. You ain't saying nothing about the white man. Fuck the white man. Why I gotta say something bad about him for me and you to have a conversation about anything? Why are we still blaming the white man in 2026? I'm gonna say this again. The legendary Goody Mob, okay? Cujo Goody to be exact, said, ain't no such thing as a 1995 slave. You bought that shit on yourself. There's no such thing as a 2026 slave, man. I wish you niggas would stop going back to fucking slavery for everything and for every. Come on, what are we doing? Slavery was fucked up. Yes, slavery was bad. Okay. But if slavery didn't happen, guess what? You wouldn't be here. Let me say it again. If slavery didn't happen, you wouldn't be here. More likely than not. Because again, not all black people were slaves. Got to say that also.
I said, we can have a disagreement. I said, but I'm gonna match whatever energy you have. If you a cool person, then I'm gonna be that. He was like, all right, cool. But see, I still already know, right? So I studied him I went into the labs, I went into the vaults, found out everything that he did, watched multiple shows, and I was prepared for whatever.
And again, that's what he literally did. Anton watched film and game tape on Corey. The shit he said about fucking, and it was just Craig and Darlene because it's Craig and Darlene now. But again, everybody knows the history of him and Zoe. Like I said, the other guy that was there for the time that he was there, the Marcus dude. Again, Corey is a me first nigga, bro. And I think the comedy game as a whole is very individualistic. It's very cutthroat in the comedy game. A lot of comics done told you. That's why Cat Williams, the thing blew up because Cat pulled the fucking curtain back on a lot of the fucking grimy and slimy shit that goes on in comedy. That bro, that's hey, that being funny is not easy, especially being like a household name comedian, bro. That shit's not easy. Oh shit, man, my bad, man. I ain't said nothing about none of the money. Shout out to East Coast Kale for the 10. Appreciate you, brother. Since we're talking money on Tuesday, 1 p.m., Netflix reports earnings. I've already bought 200 shares. I'm not financial advisor. Do your research. I just wanted to put brothers on game. Appreciate you, brother. East Coast Cal. Zagu, what's going on, brother? For the 2. Smart to use credit, then get them rewards. Yeah, that too. Shout out to Dig Thug for the 2. Look up Bug Chasers. Kind of scared about that one, brother, but I'm gonna check it out. Shout out to my man JC becoming a member. I'm guessing he upgraded his membership, man. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all. Ain't nothing but some money.
And so the minute that he said that I suck, I don't know, he said I suck white people ass or white man's ass and shit. You can't control how I respond to it. You can't tell me what level of disrespect I should be willing to take and then say, no, but you can't go this far with it. So let's assume for the sake of conversation that you don't agree with how far I took it. Now you got to do something. Because I'm in your studio in person, right face to face with you, and I don't want to fuck up your bag, so I'm not going to scrap on mine because that'll get
and that's what we were talking about on stream. I brung some people up, and we're like, it was pretty smart. Like, I was giving my perspective. Like, if someone walked up on me, I will probably just swing because that's a threat. But I think that Anton,
why?
I said this. I said that I think that you handled it smart because it's like, well, you still offered them to fade outside to avoid fighting on camera to mess up the bag. So I think that was probably what was best.
It was free reign. We was right there. We could have got it in. What is there to talk about?
Yeah.
No, he's a fake bully. Corey's not no real bully, man. Again, niggas is not at a certain age, bro. Niggas is not, unless you're a actual trained fighter, you're not fighting, bro. Okay? Niggas is not rustling and tussling at 58. Okay? I told y'all, bro. I slipped in my motherfucking laundry room like a month ago. Remember I told y'all that shit? Nigga, I was Peter Griffin for fucking at least 3 minutes. I hit the ground so hard. That's just me slipping and falling, not nobody slamming me down. Now imagine somebody slamming you on your fucking back, nigga. Or a nigga tripping you with some shit and you getting fucking, momentum pushed down to the ground. Now you done fucking herniated a disc and you fucked up. Again, a stand-up comedian, you got to stand up. Okay? Stand up is just that. Stand up. You're going to be standing up. They had them motherfucking stools and shit up there, but niggas don't be using them. Hey, JT, man. Hey, man, I was saying prayer to the Lord. That too. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. These ain't no little dudes, man. So again, Anton had no intention of fighting and he knew it. Anton held all the fucking cards. This nigga had either a royal flush hand in this fucking poker. In this poker game, bro. He called his bluff. He knew he wasn't gonna do shit for every reason. Again, Corey's biggest bag is not on the fucking internet, bro. Corey's biggest bag is out here on the road as a 20+ year comedian.
And for the people that may say, nah, I came to your city in your studio knowing that you're disrespectful as fuck. What are we talking about? This wasn't online. I wasn't talking in general. I'm talking right there to your face.
Yeah. Let me ask a question.
What are we talking about? Like you may not agree with everything that I say, but if you can't tell a chick, here's my thing. Regardless of where you stand on it, you can't tell a chick, move out the way and just sit there. What is that? You might as well let her stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Creed. Creed, Creed, it's nothing worse than that, Creed. You thought you slip in the shower, you I broke my damn rag rack like that, man. I broke my motherfucking rag rack about to fucking slip in the fucking shower, man. Snap that motherfucker in half.
What does that mean? Like, if we don't have a conversation, we don't have a conversation. And once he put the microphone down, oh, that means it's up in. Because it ain't no more talking, it ain't nothing amicable, and that's when I'm like, all right, well, I got up. Like, all right, I guess we about to shoot the fight.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, because as I was reacting to this live, first time watching it, right before I watched it live, I think I seen like a 30-second clip on Instagram, and I'm like, I got to get on stream and I got to react to it. So all of my thoughts was right, it was fresh, it was live. But what I noticed that he was unprepared to have an intellectual conversation with you. He would ask you questions, you would make points, and he would have no refutations for your points, no arguments, and then he would just ask another question, you would make a point, he would have no arguments.
Well, that's how you do it, right? That's why I studied.
Okay, so
like,
you knew this already coming into it.
Again, like I said, Anton, again, bro, whatever y'all want to say about this debate shit, bro. Again, I know it's not official Oxford rules debating, right? But I'm telling you, doing this in real time and doing it with the ad hominems, with the motherfucking without the normal rules, with people constantly cutting you off, with people fucking false equivalencies and straw man arguments and logical fallacies and all these different things, right? Getting used to that shit, bro. You see what it is and you already plan for it. Once a motherfucker start doing certain shit, bro, I already know what the counter is. I know what the other counter is. I know what the counter to all these fucking points are, bro. And then most importantly, like when you start repeating yourself, now I'm finna piss you off. I'm like, hey, bro, you ain't saying nothing new. I'm gonna interject now because you're repeating yourself. I heard you the first time. So once you start repeating yourself, that means you're just filibustering. You have nothing more to prove. You have no more information. That's where your information stops. So now you have to regurgitate what you've already said as if I didn't hear you when I was listening. So now it's my turn to speak. Little things like that. And again, the most important part is pointing it out to the crowd, because you're not trying to get the other side's thing, especially with niggas. Again, just like niggas' minds are made up, these cults and these cliques' minds are made up. Anton fans gonna stay Anton fans. Corey fans gonna stay Corey fans. The people that you're trying to get are the people in the middle that are neither nor. Or the people that are, the neutral people, or the brand new people that's just coming into this shit and hearing both of y'all for the first time. That's the people you're trying to get, especially in the content wars, the content strategy shit. You feel me? Anybody saying that Corey somehow, some way won this, bro, again, you're just being a stan. You're not being realistic. Corey violated his own rules. Corey did all the rah-rah shit and he didn't do nothing. All of the shit that happened, again, bro, was not in Corey's favor. For the points that Corey made, great, but very few and far in between, bro. He still lost those rounds. So that's what I'm saying. You get one good punch off and the other guy got off 10 good punches. That's still a loss for the round, bro. Corey won no rounds in this whole fucking back and forth in this whole situation.
Well, you were fully prepared that he was going to be like intellectually inferior than you.
Yeah, I never.
Oh, we just lost him. Could be some bad service. Hold up, chat. We got Anton up here. Hopefully he comes back. Let's see.
Who, Anton or Corey?
I was getting that notification.
Oh, notification. Okay, we still live.
Safety alert notification.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, I mean, if you look and you see what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be an intellectual conversation. It's gonna go that other way. So, like, all right, cool. I'm still coming.
Facts. Okay. So you were fully prepared. You kind of already anticipated, the type of questions he would ask, the type of responses he would give, and you were already aware that, hey, I'm going to go ahead and match your energy, and that's exactly what you did. Okay, fair enough.
My thing is, I'm a very, very cool, respectful person. I'm one of the coolest people, one of the coolest friends that anybody can have. I usually, when something happens, I'm responding to something that somebody else says, whether it's a woman, a guy, whatever, right? And so I don't have no smoke. I ain't got no beef with nobody. I ain't got none of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I understand my opponent. I understand what I'm dealing with. So for me, it was just like, I know what 5150 is. I understand exactly what it is.
Yeah, I had some people in the chat. They were saying, "Well, Anton didn't say it again. He didn't call him the D word again and stuff like that." And I was like, "Well, that doesn't mean that Anton isn't masculine. This just means that he's aware of his surroundings and he didn't say it again. Just because you don't agree with someone's ultimatum doesn't mean that you have to engage in it. And that doesn't take away the masculinity of a man."
I don't think that most of the niggas that's in the chat is up for scrap at all.
I agree with that too.
So I'm not really thinking about what the chat say, right?
That's another thing too, bro. That's why I make every chance I get the shit on the chat when the chat talking shit, bro. You got to take it because bro. You watching me. Can't stand me, hate me, but you gotta watch me, nigga. You the weirdo here. I don't watch niggas I don't like. I don't. I don't watch hockey. I don't watch baseball. I don't like it. Now some crazy wild shit happens, like somebody loses their life and shit. I'm gonna cover it because I'm doing content. But outside of that, no, I'm not watching that shit for fucking fun or for shits and giggles and knowing what the hell's going on with that. I have no interest in it. The chat, bro, be the worst. You have hate watchers. You got people. I told y'all, man. Y'all remember it was a weirdo that was one of my number one fucking fans and supporters, bro. And them niggas be the worst ones. Motherfucker feel like they can't get your attention no more, or they no longer have fucking connection to you, and they can't speak to you or talk shit or whatever, so on and so forth. Bro, motherfuckers really get mad and get in their feelings, man. It's a motherfucker now. I guess one of y'all blocked him or whatever. I couldn't find it. But he blocked, so he mad at me. So every time he see me somewhere else, he gotta say something to me. Begged me to get back in the chat, but that was a test, man. So y'all did me a super favor. So because one of y'all blocked him, got him the fuck up out of here. Now he mad at me and he's saying all the shit he felt the whole time anyway. Like, okay, nigga, you won one of fucking 23,000. I'll be all right. I'll live.
Like most of these niggas is all what they would do. They don't even show up in person. I'm city to city, state to state. I kick it with people in real life. I pull up to people's platforms. And I, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So the internet is always going to be Monday morning quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I don't think that none of these niggas got hands.
Listen, man, I feel the same way, man.
You don't have to be a tough guy.
Yeah, you don't.
To stand your ground, right?
Man.
Well, no. You definitely got to be a tough guy when there's another actual tough guy around. Let's not get too crazy because again, Cooley. I think Cooley's about to bring this shit up, right? So
I had a little situation on tonight's conversation with some folks. Maybe you heard about it, where I had to press someone. But yeah, man, they didn't want any smoke. But I would agree. Most of these guys don't got hands, man, and they don't really want to fight. They just talk a big game online, but when you see them in person, it's a different story, man. I would say, man, I as reacting to it, I would say that you completely obliterated him intellectually, and as far as you handle. And as far as you handling yourself with the situation, him walking up on you, I gave my commentary live and I'm like, I would have possibly handled it a little differently because I'm a hothead, but I got to respect the way he handled it because he still did it in a. I didn't feel that's even perfect. You didn't feel threatened? Perfect.
And again, that right there kills it. So I wasn't even worried about you, nigga. I know you weren't gonna do nothing. I know you weren't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. So that's why I ain't even, which again is cap. Super duper cap. But hey, you get to sell it now. Anton gets to sell this as, hey, I sat there and let the nigga motherfucking breathe my same air because I know he wasn't gonna do shit. I knew he wasn't gonna do shit. So hey, let the nigga sit down, let him talk shit, let him say whatever he gonna say, and and more people covered this shit. But what was it with that one? Oh yeah, let me find the lead attorney joint. Lead attorney here. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me where lead at, man? Where the fuck lead at? Here we go. That's weird. Hold on. Let's start here. Shout out to lead attorney in the building. And to the joint.
And I did a live stream on a crazy story. And I was like, everybody's going to watch this. I broke it all down. Do you know who it was on? Britney Spears. If you don't know about Britney Spears, man, what she was going through with her family, none of y'all fuckers watched it. None of y'all. Now, you know, Kevin Samuels, you know, y'all will watch, you know, he'll talk all about black women and all this and all that. Yeah, he'll have the random Mexican girl on. And there'll be 30,000, 40,000 in his live stream. But when it comes to white people, and I'm not like, oh, I'm doing this out of theory. I am telling you as a practitioner. I've been live streaming for years. Black people consistently will not, y'all won't watch it like that.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Shout out to lead attorney. Niggas that don't do content don't understand content, bro. All you do is talk about black people. All you do is shit on black women. All you do is niggas only want to hear about niggas. You don't want to hear me talk about white people things unless I'm fucking a black dude that's shitting on Trump, you know, anti-Trump. That's the only way you're gonna fucking make it. Vice versa, the same way. The only fucking way a black dude's gonna have a majorly fucking white fucking base or whatever is if he's like pro-Trump or he's super duper fucking liberal. And again, anti-Trump. For the most part, people of the races motherfucking deal with their own race and listen to their own, especially you're talking about current events and things dealing in the thing, bro. I don't cover white people because I'm not white. I don't have a white audience. I don't have a white fucking, you know, subscriber base. So I'm talking to black people mostly. So black people are only going to tune in if I'm talking about black people and black things and black issues. Again, though, it seems simple as fuck, but why don't you talk about something else? Because you niggas not go tune in if I'm talking about something else. Even I do 10-4 Tuesdays outside of fucking YouTube fucking you know, suppressing and shit. Niggas don't show up for 10-4 Tuesdays like they do when I'm just talking about some current events or whatever the fuck is going on in, you know, Twitter or Instagram or whatever.
And why would you? You know, it's not like I can do a live stream about black people and they're watching it in Asia. In Asia, people are watching shit about Asians. In Mexico, people are watching stuff about Mexicans. Even in this country, white people are watching stuff about white people. Black people they watch stuff about black people. Now, here's another thing. And this was a saying 70, 80 years ago. Newspaper times. If it bleeds, it leads. If it bleeds, it leads. What does it mean? If you want to write something in the newspaper and it can be
Shout out to Cree. Niggas love messiness. Sometimes I think the men love it more than the women. Niggas love fucking messiness and gossip and drama.
positive, no one's going to watch it. No one's going to read it if it's in the newspaper. But if it's got conflict, if it's bleeding, it's going to lead out. It's going to be on the front page.
Reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
Accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men.
Well, you ain't been
up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
You don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you're talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America?
I'm not bringing.
My bad. I was muted. So yeah, so this is another big thing too. Niggas don't understand that, hey man, you talking louder and asking me the same fucking question does not make me answer your question. I'm still not going to answer your fucking question if I don't want to answer it. Right? Especially when I gave you an answer, you just don't like the answer. Niggas think the answer I don't want to hear is a non-answer. No, nigga, it's the answer I'm giving you. You just don't like it. That's your problem, not mine. I don't have to fucking say what you want me to say. If I want to fucking dodge your fucking question, I can dodge the question or I can answer it within a way. And again, it was whole part of fucking Anton's fucking strategy in getting Corey flustered because he was ill prepared from the jump. Corey wanted to make this about nigga, you a coon and you a sellout and you kiss the white man ass and that's all you is. That was Corey's whole plan. And he thought, oh yeah, this is an easy win. No, nigga. No. Oh, you said the video though? Oh, my bad.
it down. I'm not getting into that. You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass. But I don't. Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody. Yes, you are.
Okay. Now we getting a little tight. Now, what we saw there was Corey asked a very pointed question. And Anton, in the beginning, he attempted to deflect. Corey said, hey, what have you said about white men and how they're destroying the country? What did Anton say? Anton said, well, listen, let's slow down. Corey said, no. No. Don't talk around this. Tell me, what have you talked about in terms of white people and how they destroy this country? And Anton said, listen, I don't want to talk about that, which is fair. Just because someone asks you a question doesn't mean you have to answer. In the law, we call this pleading the fifth. I mean, you can plead the fifth. But I will say, and some of you guys might not know this, but if you plead the fifth, the judge and the jury, they are allowed to conjecture what your answer would have been. And they are allowed to take a negative inference. So they are allowed to agree with Corey, even though you didn't say anything. The fact that you pled the fifth, they can say, okay, Corey scored a point. You didn't want to answer, fine. We're not going to make you answer. Corey scored. Right? Maybe Anton hasn't done a video explaining how white people are destroying America. Now, that's a kind of a weird video to make. It's outside, I think, of Anton's content stacks. He's not, if he made a video of how white people are destroying America, I mean, what would the title be? White people destroying America? Who's going to watch that? So I think that could have been a way for Anton to kind of answer the question, like, that's a stupid video you're proposing. But I think Corey was making his point that, hey, man, your content is kind of one-sided. But to be honest, and I'll tell you this as a content creator, all of our content is one-sided. All of it. If you go to a channel that has 3 million views and it's talking about basketball, the video that they're going to put out on Thursday, what's it going to be about? Is it going to be about black people? Is it going to be about golf? It's going to be about basketball. ESPN, their channel, they get 1 billion views a month. One-sided. These girls that are doing these damn Sheen hauls, makeup tutorials, one-sided. These channels that are talking about fishing, one-sided. All channels on YouTube are one-sided. And I will tell you this, guys, if y'all don't know, it makes us as content creators upset. We as content creators, we want to give y'all more content. But if let's say, for example, I like to play chess. All right. Shout out to the Dogs, the University of Georgia, the Bulldogs. I was in my junior year, I was the chess club president. If I make a video about chess, none of y'all are gonna watch it.
Yeah, niggas not gonna watch that shit, man. Niggas not gonna watch it. And again, like I said, bro, this is the biggest part of this shit, bro. You're limited once you get in a niche for the most part, right? Unless you're like a streamer to where like, you can just talk about whatever on some AMP Kaisenat shit or whatever, or academics. Even academics though is mainly music and music centered, music based. He gets a couple of current events and things, but even those current events usually involve some type of fucking music or rapper or some shit too.
You're not. YouTube penalizes us as content creators. And you can ask any YouTuber, they will back me up. YouTube penalizes us if we make content that is outside the box that YouTube puts us in. They put us in the box. They say, if you stay in the box, you're gonna make a ton of money. If you go outside this box, you ain't gonna make no money. A lot of content creators, we will make videos outside the box and we will not get paid. And we learn. So this is how YouTube works. Y'all don't see how YouTube has its pressures on us as content creators. Now, Corey might not know this because, again, Corey is a comedian. He's on YouTube and killing it, 15, 20,000 viewers in the chat every Tuesday. But I don't think he's really into the algorithm.
Yeah. Corey has a huge fan base and a huge fucking what's the name, right? But he still Corey don't even see this as Corey does not respect the internet. Corey does not respect YouTube. Not saying that he has to, but Corey don't even understand just how much more money he can make from this shit if he did more content. But at the same time, I think he's comparing it to his show money from the being on the road. Again, that's just speculation. Of course, I don't know Corey. I haven't talked to Corey, but clearly, if you getting 5K, 10K people in the fucking chat, bro, and super chats and shit, the only bad part about that shit is, of course, the 30% that YouTube takes. That's still a hell of a fucking night.
Like Anton is, because Anton posts 5, 8, 10 times a day. Anton knows way more about the YouTube algorithm than Corey. And all content creators who know about the algorithm, we learn, man. We learn. So, but again, to go back, that would have been maybe a more fulfilling answer than to say, I don't want to talk about it. Because if I ask you a question and you say, I don't want to talk about it, I got you. I got you. Right? Now, let's go.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you're talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America? I'm not bring it down.
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it, and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do? Let me tell you.
Oh, look at his face. Let me back it up. Let me back it up slow motion. Look at his face. Look at his face. Boy, he did not like that.
Ass. But I don't. Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the
Shout out to Ed.
What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
No, let me tell you something. I don't suck dick. I don't suck dick. So
you're doing it right now.
I don't suck dick.
You're doing it right now.
Believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
All right. What do y'all think about this? All right. Who's in the wrong? Who is in the wrong? Put A if you think Anton was in the wrong for that. Or put C for Corey if you think Corey was in the wrong. Who thinks who is in the wrong for that D sucking? Now, I will tell you, shout out to King said, man, that was disrespect. And it was. I'm going to tell you who I think was in the wrong. And this looks about to be about 50-50. And guys, the poll, thank y'all for doing the poll. The poll, I asked who won. I'll stop the poll right now. Who won? 53% of y'all said Anton won. And then 47 say that Corey won. So y'all are basically.
So even still, bro, even little shit like that, the edging out shit, bro, Anton won this, bro. Everybody addressing this and everybody talking about this, it understands how the content creation shit goes versus the opinion of like, you know, stands and just random street niggas that don't matter at all in this shit. Understands clearly that fucking Anton won the fucking situation on all fronts. Intellectually, it's not even a question. If you're talking about a debate and you're saying that he won anything in the debate, bro, I don't even know what to say.
Split down the line. Y'all were split on this. All right, now I will say, oh, and someone beat me to it. Shout out to Lena. Corey was in the wrong, and Corey's my man. All right, but what did he say? Lena said, "Listen," Corey,
and everybody keeps saying this, bro. Listen, what I'm saying. Listen, I don't have no problem with Corey Holcomb. I think Corey Holcomb is funny. I think Corey Holcomb, it serves the purpose of saying the things that most people are afraid to say, right? But need to be said. And he can do it because he's a comedian. At the same time, I can say that, and then I can clearly fucking point out when the brother got outclassed, when someone met his energy and he put himself in a position to where he was not capable of winning. Not. Corey Holcomb is not a debater, bro. Not a debater.
Corey fired first by saying you kiss ass. Now this is correct. Who knows what it turned?
Now when I said that, nigga was telling me, no man, see, no man, you know that ain't the same. They ain't the same. Again, it's not about it being the same. It ain't got to be the same. If you tell me kiss your ass, I don't gotta say kiss your ass, nigga. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say back. You call me a bitch nigga, a hoe nigga, pussy nigga, whatever nigga. I can say whatever the fuck back I want to say to you. I can say whatever. I don't have to match your energy. If we're having a respectful conversation, even if it may be heated or whatever, as soon as you get disrespectful, now I'm going to get disrespectful and I'm going to take my disrespect up higher than yours. That's just how I like it. Well, you got to understand, and I understand very well at 42 years of age, okay, as a black man, okay, that anything I say, I have to be willing and prepared to stand on it, behind, in front, and beside of it. All of those things. I assess a situation beforehand, and when it's appropriate, it is what it is. If I fucks with you, if I think you cool, if I just think you don't understand, I was like, all right, now I'll point out to you and be like, hey, you're going too far. But if I don't feel like it, I'm in the mood, or I just don't like you either, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, and it's up. And we can go from there. Oh, you're a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy, but I understand how this man shit works perfectly. A lot better than most niggas. And I can say, and I will willingly say, that I am more prepared than most niggas. That don't make me tough. It just makes me understand, and it makes me prepared. I don't ever say nothing and expect a nigga not to do nothing. I don't never hear a nigga give me a threat and I do not believe them. You tell me you're gonna do me something, I take that shit as what you said you're gonna do, and I'm prepared for that. If you just talking shit, you need to let me know you just talking shit. Because if and when I see you, or if you get too close, hey, it is not gonna be nice. I had to do this. Me and my son was playing ball 2 weeks ago. And I'm playing ball or whatever. And I do a move and I hit the dude with my elbow. I didn't throw the elbow, but the dude got hit in the face with the elbow. I keep playing through. I make the layup. Niggas is mad. Niggas saying all kinds. Oh man, you hit him in the face with the bowl. You know. I was like, well, hey, it wasn't intentional. Like shit, he fucking fouling me in the process. I didn't do the shit on tilt. It's a basketball move. Whatever. Another nigga now that I didn't foul, I didn't touch. Said you would did that shit to me. I would have stole on you. And he's talking about, and I'm like, what you think would have happened after you did that? He was a little nigga, bro. I'm like, what you think would have happened after you stole on me, bro? How you think that's gonna go? And he's woofing, and he walking towards me. And I said, hey, bro, that's by far as you gonna get. Don't walk up, you don't know, but you walk up on me, bro. Guess what he did? He stopped. For one, I didn't hurt you. I didn't have nothing to do with you. You doing all this woofing and this tough talking, like for no reason. I don't even know why you talking to me like that. Let's play basketball, bro. But as soon as you start trying to take it about what you gonna do to me and all this other shit, all right now. Cree, indeed it is.
Attorneys call this. There's a very specific right, man. If someone can guess this, y'all need to be in y'all's second year of law school. Who knows what attorneys call what just happened here? Does anybody know? And shout out, I said Lena. Shout out to Lens with Damian Taylor. I mean, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Does anybody know? Someone said instigation, no. Provocation, no. Fighting words, no. This is what happened. Bait and switch, no. Attorneys, we call this when Corey says you kiss white ass, and then Anton says, "Oh, I kiss white ass. Well, you suck black dick." Anton didn't just say that just to say it. Anton was following up on what you said.
When Fantastic said this, Fantastic didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I did this before lead attorney, by the way. Shout out to lead, but yeah, I did my review. Remember, I was the first one on this shit in nigga tube. Y'all told me I didn't know what I was talking about. No, man, that's too far. That's too far. No, nigga. Anton said this several times. You understand in doing this. I do not have to be equal in my insults, nigga. I actually look pussy if I am. You say some stupid shit to me, it's my job to say some wild shit to you. The most disrespectful nigga wins. Now, again, in being the most disrespectful nigga, you got to understand who you talking to and what comes behind it. But if you're trying to win in the battle of disrespects, you want to be the most disrespectful. You niggas told me that, oh man, no, bro, you could never say that. Bro, I done heard so many niggas say suck my dick, bro. I ain't never seen no nigga die from it. I seen niggas on tape in motherfucking New York saying suck my dick and nobody died from it. Niggas might have a scraped knee, a scuffed motherfucking Timbs or some shit, but nobody died. Nigga didn't back out and kill a nigga over SMD. Come on, bro. Have niggas died? Yes, but are 100% or even 50% of niggas dying after a nigga tell them SMD? No. That's why it's a whole fucking thing in New York. The bitches even say it. That's crazy to me, shit. It's crazy how I know people ain't just dying from the shit left and right because bitches from New York say that shit like first thing they say, suck my dick. Damn, shawty. So if a nigga said he gotta die, but if a bitch said you just take it in stride, I thought it was across the board. I don't know.
Attorneys call this opening the door. Corey opened the door to Anton's disrespectful comment with his comment. Corey opened the door. The back door, no back door, yo.
Shout out to Lee, man. We'll leave it right there. Shout out to Lee. Again, Corey opened the door, bro. Corey opened the door when he was talking that stupid shit, bro. Okay? When Corey fucking brought in kissing a white male's ass specifically, or white males as a fucking collective, kissing his ass, kissing their asses. Yeah, you started a homosexual fucking claims, nigga. So hey, okay, that's what we on. That's what we on. me put this what's name, man, just in case y'all want to come up. Oh, I said it's like open panel or something like that. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's I mean, it should be the same in my head.
Full accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men
Well, you
since
ain't
you've
been
been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
have,
it. It's
retarded. That's something you could easily brush off. You're gonna see what triggers. Only like, us as black males, we find the lowest level like insults as the most offensive. Somebody saying you're fucking retarded. That's what I took from this. Nigga, yo, you don't got the capacity to be able to comprehend what we got going on over here. To me, he's calling you retarded.
Again, he didn't even understand that. Corey didn't even take that as disrespect because he didn't understand it. You're talking you don't have the capacity. he wasn't offended by that. You dumb. You're talking about you're not even smart enough to understand what I'm saying. And to be honest, Anton wasn't even lying. Yeah, he was not lying. Corey's not adept in fucking political conversations. He's not.
That's something you could easily brush off. You're gonna see what triggers Corey Holcomb in a little bit.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you're talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
Suck the dick of black people right now.
Now, Anton Daniels fires back to say, well, you suck the dick of black people. And this is where this whole thing gets confusing to me because you accuse him of kissing ass. He responded by accusing you of sucking dick. But somehow it triggers you, but you didn't expect him to get triggered.
You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
No, let me tell you something. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do.
So
you're doing it right now.
I don't suck dick.
You're doing it right now.
Believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch. Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I
don't do no dick sucking.
I got exposed, my boy. Hey,
no, sir. Homie,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, Corey, bro. Rock with you and everything, gang. But that tough guy act got exposed, my boy. Hey.
Y'all said Fantastic was wrong, man. Y'all said Fantastic was out here sucking Anton dick. Fantastic was on the fucking Anton Defense Force. Again, bro, I'm fine on fucking saying everything I say. I know I'm right, nigga. I know what the fuck I'm looking at. It was a master class of fucking just, you know what I'm saying? Master class, bro. Shout out to a man, Mike G, man, for the show feed. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Ain't nothing but some money. For the 5 on Cash App, greatly appreciate you, brother.
You did the whole bossing up shit on what you say about the dick sucking shit. Say when I'm right here. That man just invite you to hands, man. Hands, feet, and whatever else, man. Listen, you should have said cut the podcast. To me, all this shit is theatrics, right? But my only thing with like Corey, I feel like he's trying to intimidate the nigga.
Yeah, exactly what you're doing. Corey's used to being the bully, bro, but he's a fake bully. Fake bully, man. This nigga might have roughed up a couple of people backstage or some shit. I guess that's what OG was trying to allude to. I don't know. They say he's like 6'2". He's a huskier nigga. But again, bro, he's 58. Those days are over with. All right. No matter how fucking much of a fucking bruiser and battler and fighter you were at some point in time in a comedy game, nigga, after you hit a certain age, niggas is not even worried about that shit. Okay? A nigga that's 58 years old, brother, your bones getting brittle. Okay? Your lateral movement is off. Your reflexes are a little slow, brother. We ain't strong arming too many niggas at 58 is just a lifetime comedian, bro. Now, if you was a, fighter turn comedian, you might have something. But just, nigga done been telling jokes his whole life. I like my chances. Fuck out of here, nigga.
But the intimidation ain't work. The nigga came in your studio. He's talking how he wants to. You're trying to even physically intimidate him, and he's still on some shit like, let's go in the back. I can't give homie an L. I'm sorry.
You just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
Nah, see? The nigga said we could go in the back, and you say he run his mouth? I don't know about that one, brother.
You running your mouth. I don't do
you
no
doing this shit for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time.
Now, this is a major thing, too. That right there, Anton telling the street nigga the real life nigga, the boots on the ground nigga, the city to city nigga, the standing in front of all the hood niggas in his crib, all right, on his turf. You doing this for the internet was the real fucking creme de la creme. Okay. The internet nigga telling you that you doing this for the internet nigga.
No, hold on. If you want
I'll
to
show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend this.
Yo, this is why online, the guy who acts ultra tough, oh, I'm from this. Yo, it's Hoover Street Crips. It's this. Yo, gangsters always lose online.
How many times I gotta tell y'all this? I keep telling y'all this. This is why DJ Academics is like the fucking blueprint for all these new niggas or whatnot, what have you, okay? Bro, listen. For the most part, once you become a internet personality and you get established in this shit or whatever, bro, this is your domain. And what you know that everybody else don't know is that eventually everybody ends up here. Nobody is a street nigga forever. Nobody's a gangbanger forever. Adam 22 has literally motherfucking farmed all of these fucking gangbanging niggas, all of these legendary West Coast fucking criminals and whatnot, what have you, right? Until they get locked the fuck up and go get in the RICO and go to prison. But you know, I digress, right? Them niggas on payroll. He's a nerdy ass white boy, porn star cuck, and he got nothing but these gangsterists of niggas working for him. To the point where he can say some wild shit. He can flirt with them sometimes. He can say some gay shit. He can say whatever. And before that check, because they working for the nigga, let it ride. Now they'll press other niggas that come to the show from out of town or what, and you know, Crip and blood and you know, but the white boys ain't got none of that shit to worry about. Right? Niggas will work for the white boy and let the white boy go completely, totally wild. But niggas can't even show up, bro, from other cities and not get pressed. What's the nigga name? 4 Extra. Nigga 4 Extra, bro. Done. That nigga was talking about fighting UFC fighters and having like some of these Jake Paul fights type shit. And this dumbass nigga had to go and blow his hands up, blow his hand off. He went and blew his hand off, man. Listen, no, it's not. Hot boy, y'all keep saying this. That's a poor argument. Hot boy, you can call me stupid. And insult is insult for insult. You cannot insult me and say something purposely derogatory and then tell me I have to stay at your level. It isn't, you can't, I don't care if it's different or not. I get to say with you what the fuck ever I want to say, hot boy. That's the part y'all are missing. Hey, it's hilarious and correct. Brother Jason. It's both hilarious and correct.
Let me just put this out here. All y'all niggas who act mad tough online, you're always gonna lose. Because put it like this. I don't know this Anton Daniels nigga. I don't even watch his content, but I could tell he one of them niggas who probably just stay in frame and like he just be arguing points. Maybe get a little bit of disrespect, whatever, but nobody think he tough. Y'all tough niggas, if y'all not making example.
I told you, look, Act assessed this as another fucking internet nigga. Anton completely. Anton is a fucking debate show, panel show, current event commentator, gives his point, sticks to his fucking side, back and forth replies, and that's it. Nobody sees Anton as a tough guy. Nobody does. Act just assessed this nigga in just this interaction, just like perfectly. He said he don't even watch Anton. I don't think Act ain't got no reason to lie. But guess what? Now Academics, who's another fucking heavy hitter in fucking, you know, black YouTube space and just the youth overall, has introduced the youth to motherfucking Anton Daniels. See how this shit work?
Nobody respects you. I'm sorry. Like the niggas tell you he could go outside. If you not getting action, you lost. Facts. You can like it's like T-Rail, bro. Like this, whatever. We take a shot, it's over. What are we talking about? Like, this is the problem. If y'all niggas want to maintain y'all tough guy, y'all gotta crash. Y'all have to. Y'all see.
Thank you, bro. If you are the hood nigga, killer gorilla nigga, bro, you knocking niggas out, you shooting shit up, you sliding, you spinning, you killing, you whatever, nigga. You got if you do anything less than that, especially to a nigga that's supposed to be a square, especially to a nigga that's supposed to be a lame, especially to a nigga that you're supposed to easily dominate. You do anything less than that, which there's a 99% chance that you are because you're on the internet, you lost. So if you don't hook off on a nigga, right? You lost. If you're not doing about the action that you talk about, you always huffing and puffing, you lost. And that's gonna be the case 99% of the time. Very few of these niggas is gonna swing on camera. It's gonna tell a nigga they gonna do something to him and do it. Some of them do, right? But then once you do that, nigga, that's internet death. It's over. You fight a nigga and you swing on a nigga and you ain't on some Zeus shit or just some random what's name. You're on an actual platform and you swing on a nigga, bro, you cook. Nobody's bringing you to their fucking podcast. I'm not bringing the nigga to my podcast in person if he's swinging on niggas.
The nigga y'all claim or y'all say niggas can't talk to you a certain way. If there's no crashing, shut the fuck up. Y'all are contenting. Straight up. Like, we don't care if you like you in his face. Yo, fuck all that. Here's the thing. The nigga who acts tough online, the onus is on you. Anybody who see academics, I don't ever got to do nothing to you. It's you got to do something to me. I'm not saying you should, but that's what it is. When y'all
and internet niggas understand this dynamic, bro. Internet niggas understand this. Bro, I don't claim to be the tough guy. I'm just a fucking internet nerd. I'm the streamer. I'm the podcaster. I'm the lame that you say I am. I'm the square. I'm the nigga that never jumped off the porch. But yet and still, you reference me, you talk about me, you know, and you say you're going to do something when you see me. So when you see me and you don't do anything, or like what he did to fucking Mano, to where you see me and you act like everything's cool and we drinking drinks and we sharing, you know what I'm saying? We sharing liquor and shit. And I'm pouring you liquor up out of my bottle. And now I get to come back and tell the public that, well, damn, where was all this energy a month ago when you were at the fucking Youngboy concert and we was motherfucking, you know, everything was cool. Where was all this energy, Mano? Well, Cree, hold on, Cree. See, Cree, I'm not Cree. I'm glad you said this, Cree. Shout out to Cree. Listen, Cree. I am now, I guess, officially, I'm now a internet nigga. I got a YouTube channel. Again, this is still like, you know, whatever, right? So I'm officially an internet nigga now, right? But Cree, even though I was never a street nigga, I didn't become an internet nigga until, 2019, right? Every year before that, I was a basketball nigga and a gym nigga and a real life nigga. Okay? Basketball, gym, real life. Okay? Even when I start being an internet nigga, I never stopped being basketball, gym, real life. All right? As much as people would like to say and try to say, Creed, that I was just some nerdy ass nigga that's never did anything and whatnot, what have you. And nigga said I was 5'2" and lived in a basement and, you know, lived in mama house and couldn't get no women. You know, all this crazy shit, Creed. That's a wonderful thing about this. A nigga can say that I'm just an internet nigga. But as you know, Creed, a lot of niggas find out, nah. That nigga, he ain't tough. He ain't from the streets. But he definitely ain't no bitch and he ain't no hoe. He ain't gonna start nothing. But he definitely prepared and ready to finish something. So if that's what fucking, long as they put all of my fucking fine print in the internet nigga title, Cree, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with being a fucking internet nigga. Shit, I just accepted being a shit, fuck it. No. I'm talking about no. He had Mook. He had a deal with Mano last month when he was doing the 10-year citizen shit. So I'm talking about no. He said it himself. He definitely had interactions with Mano too. That's separate.
I keep saying, oh, I'm from Chicago, I'm from this, I'm from that, I do this. Nigga, you know what the outcome of this is? Yo, the nigga was, that nigga told you he could go outside with you. You ain't want to do it. What are we talking about? This is why I think the gangster niggas, y'all ain't never gonna win the content. Or y'all should adopt the mentality, yo, bro, we just talking right now. But when y'all act like y'all standing on more than content, like, bro, you gonna hit a nigga on camera or you gonna cut the cameras and go do some shit? No, y'all both doing the same shit. You're just trying to preserve the tough guy image like you will do some shit. It is what it is. So I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know this nigga. Is he like, I don't know what, but to keep it real, Corey has been acting like he's on some like, yeah, I'm a nigga on the mic, but I get active.
Told y'all, bro. And I didn't know Corey was that old. I know he was 50, but I didn't know the nigga was damn near 60. Come on, bro. You gotta cut that off, bro. You gotta stop that, bro. You gotta stop that, man. 58, fam. Come on. And like I said, no history or no type of real activity, no sports, no combat. No, come on, man. Come on, dog.
You know what I'm gonna remember? Nigga, you ain't get active? Yo, the nigga was in your face. And he wasn't cowering down. You ain't get active? I'm sorry. You did not get active. You ain't get active. I'm sorry. So now when you explain the moment later, when he explained it, I get it. What he gonna say? I'm like, yeah, no, it's like, bro, I'm telling you, it's like Trap Lil Rose when he came to the joint Central seeing them. Bro, like, yo, being a gangster, let me tell you, being anybody who claim they like from the street or y'all talking tough, if you ain't crashing, niggas is gonna look at you like a clown. And here's the thing, you crash, niggas still gonna look at you like a clown. This is why I'm glad I'm not gangster. Well, I'm glad I don't act like, oh, I'm from here, so you know how we get down. You can't talk to me like that. So now when a nigga talk to you like that and sit in your face and say, let's go outside, and you don't do nothing, keep in mind, like this. I guarantee it was reverse. If Corey said to him, yo, matter of fact, yo, fuck this talking shit. Let's go outside right now, nigga. I guarantee if he was like, yo, bro, I came in a debate, nobody's gonna be looking at him too crazy. You know why?
Again, you can't even. Again, it is a win-win for the internet niggas, especially the internet niggas that are built like Anton and academics. Those guys never could proclaim to be tough guys. They aren't physically domineering. Okay, they aren't intimidating. They don't have an intimidating look to themselves. So even in the process to where they challenge them, they win because you're like, hey man, I didn't come here to fight. We're having a discussion. Now you look like the crazy fucking psychotic crash out that's trying to beat up the nigga that's not prepared for fighting. Again, bro, once you fucking get off the streets and sit in these seats, bro, just have a seat, fam. Cut all, of course, I'm not saying, take blatant disrespect, but acting like you go do something on the internet, bro, it's just nonsensical. Again, y'all saw what happened, bro, with the whole, the whole boxing thing with me, bro. Like, listen, dog, that's why I don't ever go there with nobody, and I don't ever get out of my body and say wild shit to niggas because, okay, just let me, if you mean what you said, that's how it is. I bet. If you talk about, I keep that same energy when I see you and all this other shit, I ain't forgot, and I'm prepared. I know your face very well. I did a little bit of research, and so on and so forth. I'm looking for you. I'm looking. So that way, if we ever end up in the fucking same pace, I ain't about to come look for you. I'm not about to track you down. I'm not about to do none of that shit. But if we ever end up in the same place, until you fucking, recant your statement or say otherwise, that's what type of time we on. That's what I'm prepared for. Again, I'd be a fool to look at it any other way. Bitch ass nigga, I beat your motherfucker. Oh, okay. All right, bro. Okay, cool. You sure about that? You sure about that? All right. All right, now I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna keep going back and forth with you on the internet, bro. This is, like I said, that's just performing it. If we gonna do something, let's do it. We can agree to it. I'd much rather be that way, because if I don't agree to it and you call yourself running up on me now, that's hey, I hope you got your motherfucking life insurance and your your will together. Creed, I'll just be crying. Creed, I'm trying to prevent the tussling in the wrestling. Creed, I am too old to just be randomly fighting niggas. Creed, I refuse to actually. I'm not getting in random fights with niggas at fucking 42 years old. Strangers too. Strangers, I don't know you. I'm not gonna put my life on the line with you and over the internet. Fake feelings over fucking some shit you really don't care about. Fake feelings over fake caring. That's another thing too. People get so mad at you because you don't agree with them that in their mind now they gotta hurt you. I gotta physically hurt you in real life and cause real harm over my fake feelings and my dumbass opinion. That's crazy. But that's niggas.
Bro, I'm pretty sure his aura and what he gives off online is not that he's a gangster or like he tough. So they're gonna be like, bro, he didn't come here to fight. He came to have a debate. This is why, like, I'm telling you, Corey looks crazy in this. I rock with Corey, but like, you look crazy in this. Like, don't move your seat.
And everybody's saying the same shit. Look, bro, I don't have no problem, no ill will or anything with Corey Holcomb. I think, again, Corey Holcomb I think he said 16 years he's been doing the podcast or whatever. I've been watching 5150 here and there. Like I said, I was subscribed to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Whenever he does some shit, he goes viral or whatever, I tune in to see what he's talking about because I know he's going to talk about it on the podcast. You say some funny shit. That's who Corey Holcomb is. I don't think nobody just hates Corey Holcomb or stop fucking with him because of this, but you can say when you fucking with somebody that, hey man, you just didn't look good. You took an L. And I think Corey never hears that. You know?
And then the nigga say, let's go outside. And you say, nah, you just talking. What? Bro, you moved your seat like, yo, bro, say it again. Yo, hold on. No, hold on. I don't play that shit. Well, hold on. Now say that shit again. The nigga said, yo, bro, hold on. We can go outside. And let me tell you this. The dude's smart enough. You can tell he's a little bit savvy with content enough. Once he invited you to go outside and he sees you ducked it, he gonna throw it in again because he know how to go play it on the clips. He say, you wanna go outside? The moment you duck that, he got you. Yo, bro, all right, we could kill all the camera shit. Let's go outside, bro. He know you don't want to go outside either.
Same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how they call this nigga out. Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell.
He raised his voice on you now.
And again, he did not even understand. And that's why I say with you niggas, bro. Oh, did I call this nigga out his name? Bro, you said he kissed white man's ass, brother. Corey is literally a hypocrite, and he literally don't see himself in what he's doing. He sees no problem with it because nobody ever addressed him. Be like, check it. Hey, bro. Just like he kept claiming that Anton didn't know because he's not familiar with the streets. Nigga, you're not familiar with disrespect because nobody tells you, like, hey, bro, you can't tell a nigga that he kissing a whole race of men's ass, which is as backdooria as it gets, and then not, attempt for him not to take it disrespectful. Like, what are we talking about here?
Now, Corey, you should have been outside already, nigga. Corey, I'm sorry. He got the best of you. And he got the best of you based on how we perceive you. Because we perceive, like, I don't like, he got glasses on, so I'm probably like putting, like, they're going to look at him like he is square. He is square and you a nigga from the streets. You a real nigga. So a real nigga like you not supposed to have a square, like, be popping in your face like that, shouting at you. Nigga, you know what I said, nigga?
I got a question for bro.
Okay. No. Hold on.
You getting belligerent right next to you, Corey. That's a fact.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't getting loud. Then that's
You see? Corey, you told him you came next to him with a shout and shit. Now he get loud, like, oh, we don't gotta get loud.
receipts. No, this is my show. This is my show. Cool, but I take that shit as a threat. Okay, well.
Nigga fixing his hands. They ain't nothing to fix. He just let you know that, yo, hands work. That's what that means. Hands work. Hands work. Yo, Corey, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you, Corey. Yo, Corey. He got you on this one. Fuck with you.
And again, with the clicky shit we know, and with bro, I don't even know what academics chats is like. Cause academics is just not just on YouTube. Academics is also on like Twitch and the other shit. What's Twitch and what's the other one? I forget the other one. Twitch and Kick and all the other shit, right? He's this nigga one of the original streamers, right? And like Discord. So imagine the 30 and younger niggas now that's gonna be talking about this shit, and now they look at fucking Corey a certain way, and again now they're interested in Anton because Anton's internet nigga like academics, and he's a little older of course, but hey, let me check this old nigga out. Let me check Unc out and see what Unc talking about. Unc stood tall for the internet niggas, man. Let me show Unc support. Let me just sub off the strength. Let me go listen to Unc's fucking website. So now again, like I said, man, if you don't understand, you don't understand.
You don't.
It is a threat if you're calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga. Man, fuck what you talking about. I don't dick suck. If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Again, that's you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. Y'all keep giving all these excuses because, he didn't say it again. He didn't say it again. No, nigga. Anton was disrespecting this nigga again. Mind you, way too close and all this other shit. But like he said, I believe Anton now when he said he wasn't afraid. He know Corey wasn't gonna do shit. Too much shit to lose. Too much shit to lose. He's older, you know. It was a bluff. You know, it was a bluff. He did the same thing with Zoe. When Zoe was saying whatever, he was like, I ain't Aries Spears. I ain't Aries Spears. I ain't Aries Spears. You know?
You see now, Corey, like, wait, you trying to bitch me?
Because you're not going to come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga. You're not going to come at me with, say I suck dick again, nigga. We can go off that right now.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Corey looked like he was going to have to do something. This nigga, he slid out of this one pretty good. All right, come on, let's go outside. Yo, W was an Anton, W Anton. I think, actually, yo, Corey, let me take, it's not an uppercase L, it's a lowercase L. Because I feel like you were about to crash in, but he knew how to spin out of it. Yo, let's do this outside. Knowing that, bro, like.
And again, man, like I said, if you know, you know, man. If you understand, like I said, 48 laws of power and all these, shot at zero, the nigga Bible, and, you know, optics and how things look in the ultimate outcome and shit, bro. Bro, this is a landslide for Anton, bro. Niggas finna be talking about this probably for like 2 more days. I think what? Shout out to Illa. Illa got a stream in the morning that I'm gonna be talking on. So I don't know. But yeah, man. Listen. Nah. Again, I think when y'all talk about Anton getting active and actually fighting, I don't believe that. I think you start drinking the Kool-Aid when you think Anton's actually gonna throw a punch. Again, I think Anton's somewhere like maybe 5'7", 5'6", or some shit. Anton's not in shape. And again, I know size ain't everything, but no, bro. No. No. Nah. Anton came there to get what he had and, you know, what he needed, and he got it. And it's just the beginning of the year, so shit. Like, this is January, bro. You know, he got a whole bunch of year left, so, hey, you starting the year off right. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all be telling me, this is what I'm saying, man. See, y'all, so, and this right here is a dirty game, too. Right? But it's saying one. This is what I'm saying, right? It's saying one. This is what I'm saying, man. That's too many, Ray Hummer. I'm not even gonna do that. Yeah, but that's and again, man, a lot of the Anton quotables that I haven't heard myself, but y'all telling me was clearly y'all not making this shit up. Like the shooter shit is crazy. Now, fucking, if you hit me, I'm suing. Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, that's crazy. But hey, again, it worked. You can't. It's a win-win. You can't lose in that case. But I understand. I'm not assuming. I'm not. Listen, if we agree to fight, I think that's whole shit. You can't do that. Yeah, see, y'all, yeah, bro. I don't even know what Michigan's gun laws like that. I don't know what Michigan's gun laws are like. See, that's what I'm saying, Cree. So that's what I'm saying. See, that's what you're saying. So I don't. That's so that. So I know that Anton knew that too. So that might be a part of the reason why he say he was shaking, because if this nigga fucked his wrist up, both your wrists, bro, your punches is finna be like fucking paper mache, and you definitely don't listen. Hey, I can tell you this. Shout out to Cree. I didn't even know this. Listen. So hey, my bad. I take this all back. Anton, my bad, brother. I didn't know this because Anton did his research. Anton did his research. If you know this nigga got 2 motherfucking two rolls of Charmin Ultra Soft attached to his wrist now, his fist ain't fist no more. Shit, I ain't. If you know a nigga punching power gone because somehow he done crunched both his fucking hands, shit. Hey, man. Hey. My bad, Anton, brother. I did not motherfucking recognize your game, brother. You did say you did the research. I didn't know that. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Listen. I'm just saying, bro. I'm saying. If a nigga got 2, listen. A nigga got 2 motherfucking balls of Charmin at the end of that shit. I like my chance to get anybody, nigga. You tell me that motherfucker Mike Tyson broke both his motherfucking hands, you know, them motherfuckers, you know. Hell, I like, I'm talking shit to Mike too. Most backs love the streets and hate nerve winning. They just wanted Anton to lose. Corey was emotional, like, nobody's business. Yeah, man. Again, I don't know, man. All he do is talk shit, so it's crazy. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool, for sure. Michigan is staying ground. Okay, all right, cool. So hey, learn something new. That's even worse, bro. Come on. Oh my God, April, don't say it ain't so love. This nigga fucked both his hands up on a scooter. Hey man, we gonna close it out on that one, man.
Your relationship with your children.
my God.
Shout out to April Bond for the 2. It wasn't a motorcycle, it was a scooter. That's even worse, bro. Nigga done lost his fucking hands on it. Damn, Creed. You tried to help him out, Creed. You tried to help him out. Motorcycle sounded a whole lot more masculine. Sounded a whole lot more fucking gangster. You know, hey man, I don't want my fucking Gixxer 1000 cutting it up and curving it up. Hey, I'll fall and lay it down and fuck my wrist up. This nigga didn't have the fucking I'm done, man. Hey man, shout out to Anton, shout out to Corey. Again, bro, still wish both the brothers the best. Nobody's gonna lose anything for this. Corey Holcomb's not gonna fucking YouTube channel's not gonna die. Nothing's gonna really change for him. It was just a thing, man. Everybody takes an L, but we gotta get away from this senior citizen tough guy shit, bro. Gotta get away from this senior citizen tough guy shit. I don't even unless you are a professional combat sports, participant, bro. The tough guy card, bro, gets put down. I want to say shit, probably about 40 for real. Cause you don't got time for that. 40, bro, you established, you should be starting to make a good little bit of money. You settled in, you know who you are as a person. I'm not fighting no random nigga in the middle of the street, bro. I'm just not. And maybe I look at this shit different because, I didn't actually had to like fight motherfuckers and shit and do the training shit. But bro, it's just too much shit that can go wrong and it's not worth it. At the end of the day, bro, you're trying to impress niggas that don't give a fuck about you in the first place. And you go win a fight that you don't get paid for. Okay? Any motherfucking fight that you win, any fight you get in, you don't get paid for, bro, is just a life gamble for free. I'm say this again. Any fight that you get in, okay, especially a street fight that you don't get paid for, nigga, is just you motherfucking rolling under the dice with your life. Anything can happen. You slip and fall, hit your motherfucking head on the fucking concrete. Nigga can put out a gun, a knife. You never know, man. So that's why I refuse. I'm too mature for just fighting random fights, nigga. Random street fights, no. Brother, I decline. You got it. Oh, you a hoe, you a bitch, you got it. Whatever you want to call me, you got it. But bro, I'm telling you, you got it from over there. Don't come within arm's length, because you come within arm's length, now it's a different story. Okay. And again, like I said, I already done told you, hey, I don't want to fight. I'm scared for my life. Stand ground state, baby. Gotta love it. But anyway, man, hey, it's fantastic on 824 on all social media platforms, man. Greatly appreciate y'all pull up on me. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, man, over on Illa Shit. So that's that on that one for now. Catch y'all on the next one, man. Holla, we out.